Coach Adam Estes, thanks for joining us on the Peacock Athletic Fund pregame interview tonight.
Thanks, Stephen. Thanks for having me.
Coach, let's begin by talking about Tuesday night's loss. It was only 9 points against Winona State, and you guys looked really good to start that game. 2 7-point leads for you early in the first half, and you jumped out to a big lead. The girls were fired up. How'd you get that lead?
Well, just getting defensive stops. First half, we were really focused on getting defensive stops in the half court, and then that correlated to our transition offense. So we were getting some good looks at the basket. So that was a big thing for us, that first half especially.
How do you carry that defensive intensity to the final 5 minutes of that first half? Because I know Winona made a run. You guys kind of got caught off guard. They caught up, and then they took a 1-point lead to halftime.
Yeah, that was the main thing, is that run. We got some foul trouble early on in that first half, especially with our starters. So that was a problem. But, again, our bench really stepped in that first half and kept us in it. I mean, we came back. We cut back to 1 going into halftime, and that did carry some momentum into the second half.
Talking about the bench play, they're coming off the bench. Usually, Lauren Buck, Lindsay Carroll both came off the bench for you. Lindsay Carroll's usually played pretty well against Winona State in the past. I know she had 15 points in Winona last time you guys played, and Lauren Buck came off the bench for you guys in this game and had 9 points for you guys. How big of a factor in a win is the bench play from you guys?
Well, definitely you have to have contributions from all your spots. I mean, whether it's your subs, your starters, you need contribution from those type of players. We're very happy how our bench has been playing in the past 3 games. Unfortunately, hasn't related to the W column, but they're really working hard coming off the bench. Lindsay Carroll had a great night offensive rebound-wise. I mean, she's one of the smallest players on the floor, getting in there, crashing the boards. We had 20 on the night against Winona. Unfortunately, we didn't really take advantage of those opportunities.
Yeah, Lindsay Carroll, as you mentioned, 4 offensive rebounds in that game, and I think she's 5'6", so great effort from her coming off the bench. Coach Adam Estes is joining us on the Peacock Athletic Fund pregame show before the game. Coach, what would you have done differently in that Winona State game, and how close were the Peacocks able to get the win there?
Well, hindsight's always 20/20. There's always different things you can do during different parts of the game. Maybe we should have switched up our defense a little bit earlier, but we felt like our half-court defense was doing a pretty good job of stifling Winona State, especially the shooters. Unfortunately, we had a 1-point lead, and then just like that, it became 6 points because we left 2 shooters open in the corner, and they hit 2 big threes in back-to-back possessions. That hurt us in the second half, especially when we had the momentum going our way. But again, hindsight's always 20/20. Always going to Monday morning quarterback, those type of things. But we just have to work to continue to improve and get better as a team.
You talked about those 2 threes. Becca Friesleben for the Warriors, 7 of 16 overall and 4 of 11 from downtown. I know she struggled in that first half, but she's one of the hottest shooters in this NSIC conference. And then another one you're playing here tonight for the Golden Eagles of Minnesota Crookston, Brittany Weiss. Talk about her and slowing her down tonight.
Brittany Weiss, she is the best player on their team. She's the go-to scorer. If they need a basket, they're going to go to her. She's a very tough matchup for anybody in our conference, let alone us. We're definitely going to have to work to help on her. She likes to drive. She can knock down a 3. She can do a lot of different things for them. So definitely one of those players that you have to keep an eye on.
Whitney Kiefer, best in the business and stealing the basketball from the opponent. Will we see a matchup like Kiefer against Weiss here tonight, or is it always vary every night to night?
It does vary. We do like to have Whitney on the opposition point guard. The thing is, with Weiss, she can be a point guard, so you may see that matchup. She may be bringing the ball. It really just depends on the situation, who they're starting, and then also who's coming off the bench for them.
So Weiss goes from point guard to shooting guard to even a 3?
She can play it all. She's very good. She's played point guard in the past for them, and then she can also do that tonight.
Great. Coach Adam Estes is joining us on the Peacock Athletic Fund pregame show. Adam, last couple questions for you tonight. Who do you expect to have a good game offensively for the Peacocks here tonight?
Well, we're looking at, Kiefer as our leading scorer. Obviously, we want to get her going on early. Going inside to Carly Pagel is also going to be a big factor. Our posts are going to be big in this game if we can continue to look inside and go for them, and that's how our guards are going to get open looks as well.
Last question for you, Adam. Talk about the keys to the victory here tonight. The Peacocks, it would be an upset. University of Minnesota Crookston comes in with a little bit better record, 5-8 overall compared to the Peacocks 4-11, excuse me. Talk about the three keys for a Peacock victory here tonight. What do the Peacocks need to do? You already talked about the post play.
Well, one is defend the paint. I mean, they're going to want to drive the paint, get some easy looks at the basket. They'll jump down to the point, to the post, come off from the guard spot. So keeping them out of the paint and force them to the corner. Also rebounding. Again,
as always, right?
Yeah, as always, yes, exactly. And then last but not least, us executing on offense and getting good looks when we're ready to shoot the ball.
Coach Adam Esses, thank you for joining us here tonight before the game.
Thank you, Sue.
That's Coach Adam Esses, assistant coach for the women's basketball team, joining us on the Peacock Athletic Fund pregame interview. Coach, good luck tonight, fans. The Peacock Athletic Fund is committed to providing resources to Upper Iowa University student-athletes through gifts that allow them to become champions in the classroom, on the field, and in life. A contribution to the Peacock Athletic Fund is an investment in the betterment of Upper Iowa student-athletes by helping to offset any number of costs associated with competing at the Division II level. Your gift makes an immediate and direct impact. Your gift can go directly to the sport you love or to the department as a whole. Remember, a gift right now will help to build the foundation for champion success at the Division II level for Upper Iowa Athletics. To donate to the Peacock Athletic Fund, or if you have any questions, contact Assistant AD for External Affairs, Brock Wismerla at 563-425-5700. Once again, that's Brock Wismerla at 563-425-5700, or log on to upperoiowaathletics.com. We will continue with the Peacock Athletic Fund pregame show in just a few moments, but right now we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're listening to UIU Women's Basketball on the Peacock Sports Network.
Choosing a quality company to transport your group is an important decision. Windstar Lines is Iowa's premier motor coach provider. Their new Dubuque location now serves Northeast Iowa and offers deluxe motor coaches available for chartered group outings, corporate events, and local nationwide trips. All have reclining seats, an onboard restroom, DVD with multiple monitors, electrical outlets, and many now have Wi-Fi and DirecTV. Drivers are safe, friendly, and accommodating.
Golden Eagles is their unquestionable team leader, leads the team in points per game with 12, leads the team in steals with 19, and leads the team in assists with 38. She's also fifth all-time in Golden Eagle history in scoring with 1,062 points. I think we were talking before we came out here, everything kind of runs through her. On offense, she's much similar to Joey Woods for the men's team, loves to drive, and if she can get a layup, will, but is more inclined to dish and see who's open, likes to engage double teams and look for people out at three. That's basically her main game plan.
She can also take the three as well.
Yeah, also is a 33% three-point shooter, 13 of 40 coming in, so she will take the three-pointer from behind the arc. So Peacocks need to have a hand in her face if she's going to do that.
Really the heart and soul of that team. Coop, what's your number 2 victory? Victory's Restaurant Sports Lounge, key to a victory.
Number 2 is post defense. It's been an issue for us all year. Against Concordia, Annika Whiting had 24. Against Mankato, Allie Wilkinson had 24 points and also 10 offensive rebounds. Against Augie, Alex Feeney 24. Minot Carly Bogue 37. She was the NSIC Player of the Week. So the Peacocks, they need to play post defense. The Golden Eagles don't really have a huge inside threat. Lori Tyson is the all-time leading rebounder for Minnesota Crookston in their history, over 600 rebounds. But nonetheless, they need to be aware of post defense, because if the inside game is good, it's going to lead to a good outside game, and Crookston likes to shoot the three as well.
All those players, Whiting, you mentioned Wilkinson, Feeney, and Bogue, those were points against the Peacocks, 24 for the first three, and then Carly Bogue, 37 points in Minot. She also had 12 rebounds to get the double-double, and she got Player of the Week that week because the Beavers got two big wins over this Peacock squad and Winona State. Coop, what's your number 3 victory?
People to score in double figures. The Peacocks, usually you're going to have Whitney Kiefer score in double figures, 15, 20 points. Carly Pagel as of late has been playing really well. But if those two get double figures, you need to have some third and fourth scorers, and that's going to be Lindsay Carroll and Jennifer Herrick. Jennifer Herrick, a senior, needs to provide some leadership and start scoring in bunches. She needs to help this team. And Lindsay Carroll, we know how well she can shoot from behind the arc. Comes in tonight shooting almost 43% from behind the three-point line, 27 of 63, so she can get going from behind there. And Jennifer Herrick as well, she's a 31% three-point shooter, so her and Carroll need to really get going from behind the arc and get some three-point looks for Upper Iowa.
Thanks, Coop. Those are your 3 keys to a Peacock victory. Victory's Restaurant Sports Lounge on Main Street in Fayette offers great food and full beverage service. Catch your sports highlights downstairs on one of the 13 HD TVs or relax upstairs in their fine dining atmosphere. Whatever you're craving, Victory's in Fayette has you covered. Fans were just a minute away from tip-off. Right now, I'd like to remind you about Upper Iowa's $250,000 fundraising initiative called Raising the Bar. This new initiative will help to raise the bar for the strength and conditioning programs at Upper Iowa for its student athletes. Completion of the campaign will provide funds to expand and improve current training facilities in the UIU Dorman Gymnasium building, the building we're in right now broadcasting courtside, and to convert and equip the former wrestling room into additional training space. UIU Director of Athletics David Miller says this initiative is another critical piece in the ascension of Upper Iowa in the NCAA Division II ranks. For more information about the Raising the Bar initiative, please go to upperoiowaathletics.com and click on Raising the Bar story title, or go to www.uiu.edu. To anyone wishing to support the initiative, you may contact UIU Associate Vice President for Advancement, Holly Johnson, at johnsonh@uiu.edu, or call her at 563-425-5231. Let's go now to my conversation with Sam Threpp as she joins us on the Peacock Athletic Fund pregame interview just moments away from tip-off here in Fayette. It's now just moments before the game, Sam Threpp. Sam, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Sam, talk about your offensive play lately. 59 points over the last 5 games for you. Why have you been able to find such a groove offensively?
I think we're just working a lot better together, and we're trying to get more of an inside-outside game, so I think it's just coming a lot more easy, I guess.
As a point guard, driving to the paint, is that somewhat of the inside game, or is that the outside game?
I'd call it an outside game. I'd say posts are more inside. We look to get the ball into them, and then once they start scoring, it opens things up for the guards a lot more.
I think one of your tendencies on offense, at least from what I've seen from you lately, driving to the left side of the lane, driving to the right side of the lane, kind of throwing up almost like an underhand kind of shot from underneath the basket and getting the layup to fall usually, or drawing some contact. Where'd you learn that move, and how has it been so helpful for you?
Just trying to draw the fouls. I don't know if the refs like it that much, but just trying to get the ball without getting blocked.
Talk about the Peacock success lately. I know on Tuesday you guys fell to Winona, but it was a much better game than you've played them 2 other times earlier this season, and there was a 33-point gap in the first one, 19 points, and then just 9 on Tuesday night. How are the Peacocks able to close that bridge between the two teams?
I think playing Winona, we know them pretty well. Obviously we played them 3 times, and knowing a team, you just find out what their tendencies are and try to exploit those. And I think we did that well on Tuesday.
Playing Minnesota Crookston tonight, how do you get a victory tonight? How do the Peacocks earn the upset here tonight?
I would say just what we've been working on in practice, just working together more and make sure they don't get a lot of offensive rebounds. I think that'll be a main asset to us.
Number 1 goal for something you have to do, though, for the team to get a win here tonight?
Just lead on the floor and put our players in the position where they can be successful.
Thank you, Sam. Appreciate your time. Good luck warming up.
Thank you.
Sam Threpp joining us before the game. Let's get now to your starting lineups. We will start with the visiting Golden Eagles of Minnesota Crookston. Starting at guard, the leading scorer on the team coming in, averaging 12 points a game, a 5'6" senior out of Albertville, Minnesota, number 4, Brittany Weiss. Also at guard is a 5'8" freshman out of Buffalo, Montana, number 12, Alexa Thielman. At forward for the Golden Eagles, a 5'10" freshman out of Minnesota, number 21, Katrina Mekadic. And starting at center is a 6'2" senior. Coop talked about it, all-time leading rebounder in Golden Eagle history. 6'2" senior out of Rosemont, Montana, number 23, Lori Tyson. And rounding out the starting lineup is a guard, a 5'8" sophomore out of Somerset, Wisconsin, number 34, Ashley Martell. The Golden Eagles are coached by Mike Roisland, and he is assisted by Nate Mullen and Josh Roisland. Now, for your Upper Iowa Peacocks, coming in tonight's game with a 4-13 record and a 1-9 mark in conference play. Coached by Carol Russell in her 3rd season. She's assisted by Adam Esses and Jerry Jacobson. First, starting at forward is a 5'9" senior out of Minnetonka, Minnesota, number 5, Chelsea Garcia. Garcia had 10 points against the Warriors on Tuesday night. Their scorer on this offense is Whitney Kiefer, averaging 18.2 points per game. Coming in tonight, she's 5'9", sophomore out of Scales Mount, Illinois. Also starting at guard is a 5'8" senior out of Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, number 15, Jennifer Herrick. The final guard for the Peacocks is a 5'7" junior out of Davenport, Iowa, number 23, Sam Thrapp, has 59 points over the last 5 games. That's right around a 12-point average. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Peacocks is a 6' freshman out of Sumner, Iowa, number 42, Carly Pagel, second on the team in scoring with 11.2 points per game. Also, right around 13.5 points per game in the NSIC play. So she started off her season slow, but she's really picked up her game when it matters most. Coop, last question for you before we start this game as we get underway here in Dorman Gym. What do the Peacocks need to do early on in this game to get a lead?
You talked to Sam Tupp. I just want to see her lead this team and get people in the right spots and enable them to have some success. Whitney Kiefer, she needs to get going, obviously, heart and soul of this team. Carly Pagel, inside presence. And then Jennifer Herrick, she needs to get going from behind the arc.
It'll be the Peacocks in their home whites with blue numbers and blue letters and a dark blue navy trim. It'll be Pagel jumping against Tyson, and Pagel comes down with the first rebound, and the Peacocks go the first possession. Herrick has it from straight away, 23 seconds on the shot clock. Now she'll give it off to Thrapp coming right side. Looking inside for Garcia, we'll send it back to Pagel, and now over to Herrick on the left wing. Garcia has it from straight away, driving inside. Now we'll kick it out to Sam Thrapp, but she kicks it out too strong, and that pass will go out of bounds. Turnover, number 1 for the Peacocks.
Yeah, Garcia engaged 2 defenders there. That was the right idea to kick, just the pass was a little errant. Make sure you get the pass to her before you worry about what you do next.
Weiss bringing it up for the Golden Eagles. You'll see her play point guard, shooting guard, and that small forward position. Now they'll swing it around to Tyson straight away. Now they'll give it off to number 34, Martell. They'll go back inside to Tyson. Underneath pass as Katrina Mekadic finds the bucket on the reverse layup.
Yeah, just icing on the cake if you can get some good passing from your post player. Great pass there from Lori Tyson inside.
Sam Thrapp bringing it up for the Peacocks. We'll go over to the left wing to Kiefer. Now trying to get it back to Garcia. Stepping in the pass lane was Mekadic, but not able to get there in time. And they'll go back down low to Pagel. Pagel working on the left block, working against Tyson. Will use the right hand, too soft. And Tyson pulls down the rebound. It'll be Weiss coming quickly the other way, but she'll give it off to Martell. Martell draws the foul as the first foul of the night goes to the Peacocks, Chelsea Garcia.
So the Peacocks right away, they've had a good look at 3. It's just an errant pass, and then they also had an inside look. So they're trying to get it inside and outside, trying to have some offensive balance, which is good.
It'll be Thielman inbounding the basketball on the far sideline. The Golden Eagles in their road maroon jerseys with white numbers and gold trim. Coming this way is Martell. Now she'll kick it out, and they'll swing it back around. Taking the shot fakes was Thielman. Now she'll go down low, and Mekadic gets another easy bucket off the glass. She's found down low on the baseline once again.
Yeah, Thielman and then Tyson early. Just a couple of good inside passes from Crookston.
Whitney Kiefer has it for the Peacocks in the left wing. Now they'll swing it around to Thrapp on the right. It's a 4-0 lead for the Golden Eagles. Herrick has it open from 3. She'll pull up from 18 feet out instead, and she gets the bucket.
Great shot selection from Jennifer Herrick. The 3 was open, but she realized she can get an inside shot and did so.
Bringing it up for the Golden Eagles is Weiss. Weiss looking right sideline for Mekadick. Now we'll go inside to Tyson, working against Pagel. Drives baseline, kicks it out for Weiss. Weiss driving inside, will pull it from 8 feet out, and she gets the bucket off the jumper. It's a 6-2 lead for the Golden Eagles as we're 2 minutes in here in Dorman Gym.
Yeah, when Thrapp moved out to guard Weiss, she's got a breakdown instead of running so fast and being out of control. Weiss took advantage of that and drove.
Whitney Kiefer will pull it from 15 feet out, and Kiefer gets the lucky bounce off the back iron as the Peacocks get their second bucket of the night. So Herrick and Kiefer scoring early for the Peacocks, as UIU looking to improve to 2-9 in conference play if they get the win here tonight. They get it back to Weiss. The Golden Eagles do. Weiss will pull it right around the charity stripe, and she'll get it from 15 out, as Weiss has a couple buckets here, and the Golden Eagles have an 8-4 lead.
Yeah, very nice shot from the elbow there for Weiss. After the screen, there was no help. Peacocks need to rotate on defense.
Brittany Weiss, the 5th leading scorer here in Golden Eagle history for University of Minnesota Crookston. Sam Thrapp driving baseline. Now we'll kick it out to Garcia on the left wing. Peacocks with 10 seconds on the shot clock. They'll have to do something quickly. Garcia calling for the help. Now drive inside. Throws up a prayer. No good. Kiefer there for the offensive rebound. And she'll be fouled. And we'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, hopefully the Peacocks can get plenty of offensive rebounds. Don't give up on possessions. And Whitney Kiefer didn't do so there. Good shot from her going to the line now.
Against the Warriors, the Peacocks did a great job on the offensive glass, earning 20 offensive rebounds, 4 coming from Lindsey Carroll, who's just 5'6", and 4 also coming from Garcia, Kiefer, and Pagel. Kiefer nails the first free throw. Normally this season, Kiefer's an 80% free throw shooter. She attempts her free throw number 2, no good, in and out. Kiefer actually an 84% free throw shooter, Coming the other way quickly was a shot by Thielman. Carroll pulls down the rebound, and now she'll give it off to Sam Thrapp in the backcourt. 16:44 remaining here in the first half. The Peacocks trailing by 3, 8-5. Kiefer has it on the right wing. Now they'll swing it around. Sam Thrapp over to the left wing. Now they go inside to Pagel, knocked out of her hands by Tyson. Going quickly the other way is Mekadick. Sam Thrapp now able to get to her, and Mekadick gets the layup with the left hand.
Yeah, Sam Thrapp tried to get an entry pass in there. It really wasn't open. There was a double team down low. She just needs to swing it around the perimeter.
Lindsey Carroll open from 3 off the back iron. No good. And it's Mekadick coming down with the rebound. And Weiss will bring it past the midcourt line for the Golden Eagles. 16-10 remaining here in the first half. It's a 10-5 lead for the Golden Eagles. Weiss driving inside now will pull up from 15 feet out. No good. Carroll pulling down the rebound. Sam Thrapp coming past half court for the Peacocks. She'll pull up from 3. She's been hot lately. In and out. No good. Offensive rebound though by Kiefer. No good on the first putback. Second putback as she drains it.
Yeah, Upper Iowa needs to make those bunnies down low because those are really high percentage shots. They need to take advantage of them.
So Kiefer already with a couple offensive rebounds. She's got 2 offensive rebounds early in this game as we're about 4.5 minutes in. Thielman has it. Now they'll swing it around to the left wing. That's Marcel, guarded by Carroll. And now they'll go back to Tyson, guarded by Pagel. Cross-court pass as they're trying to get the skip pass over to Mekadick. And Tyson turns it over as he went over Mekadick's head and out of bounds.
So Peacocks down 3 here early. Need to take advantage of those turnovers and turn them into points because that kind of signals a change in momentum, if you will, if they can get those turnovers and turning them into something positive.
First turnover for the Golden Eagles here as we're about 4 minutes and 40 seconds underway. Whitney Kiefer driving inside, now will pull up, but she traveled, took one too many steps getting around. Looked like number 24 for this Golden Eagle squad. That's Livingston, Ebony Livingston, the 5'9" sophomore guard for UMC. Also entering the game for the Golden Eagles is number 15, Jaya Perkins, 5'10" redshirt freshman out of Lakeville, Montana. They go inside quickly. That's McRoberts. No good as she kicks it back out. 17 seconds on the shot clock for the Golden Eagles. Driving inside is Martell, and Martell will get the bucket off the glass. Lauren Buck also into the game for the Peacocks. Buck, a forward, 5'11" sophomore forward for UIU. Whitney Kiefer has it on the left wing. 19 seconds in the shot clock. And they get it back to Lindsey Carroll from straight away. Carroll working against Martell. Nearly has it knocked out of her hands, but she controls the dribble. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Sam Thrapp has it from straight away, using the little pick and roll from Carly Pagel, and Thrapp has the ball knocked out of bounds. Good play there by Jaya Perkins.
Yeah, if Sam Thrapp had not lost that ball, Carly Pagel slipped on the screen. She was wide open. Go ahead and look for that the rest of the game if you're Sam Thrapp.
Quick inbounds to Thrapp. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Thrapp trying to get around the defense, gets to the rim, and gets the bucket off the glass. So with just 1 second on the shot clock, Sam Thrapp bails out the Peacocks. And it's now just a 3-point game, 12-9.
Yeah, great take there from Sam Thrapp. Already with an assist, now with 2 points, playing really good thus far.
Livingston gets it over to Perkins. Now they'll go back to McRoberts. Erica McRoberts looking for some help on the right wing. And they'll go back to Perkins, resets the offense. 13 seconds on the shot clock, looking inside as Mekadic pulls it down. Pagel nearly had a steal there. And 3 on the way from Martell, no good. Long rebound. Won't be tracked down by anyone as it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, it started with good post defense down low. Fronting was Pagel, and then Whitney Kiefer was behind her to help out on help side. But then on the kick out, they boxed out everybody when the shot went up. Good possession there defensively for Upper Iowa.
13:53 and counting here in the first half. It's the Peacocks trailing 12-9. Lauren Buck trying to provide the screen for Whitney Kiefer, driving inside. Now gets to the hoop, no good. And it'll be Weiss coming down with the rebound. Weiss coming quickly the other way, guarded by Carroll. Now we'll kick it out to McRoberts. McRoberts driving inside over Pagel, no good. Pagel comes down with the rebound. Quick outlet pass to Thrapp. Thrapp looking quickly the other way to Kiefer, and Kiefer gets the bucket on the coast-to-coast play by the Peacocks.
Yeah, Kiefer outrunning the defense to get back in transition. Great pass from Sam Thrapp looking up the floor.
So the Peacocks get a fast break layup. They cut it to 1. It's a 12-11 ball game. 3 on the way from McRoberts, and McRoberts shows she's got some distance. And the Peacocks knew that coming into tonight's game, listed on their scouting report as a perimeter forward. But she stands at 5'11", just a freshman for this squad. Lauren Buck has it on the right wing for the Peacocks. They go inside to Pagel. Pagel using a couple spin moves, goes to a left-hander, and no good off the back iron. Rebound pulled down by Perkins. Redshirt senior coming all the way coast to coast, knocked out of bounds though by Sam Thrapp. But it'll be last touch by the Golden Eagles. Thrapp, good play there. Heads up play on defense.
Yeah, Sam Thrapp, great defense there, getting back in transition. If she hadn't been there, though, that's an open layup for Crookston. They need to get back and make sure everyone is accounted for.
Olivia Winkler will check into the game for the Peacocks. Winkler, a 6'2" sophomore out of Castle Rock, Colorado. Started the first 6 games for this Peacock squad. Has since moved to a bench role. Lindsey Carroll has it on the right wing, using the screen from Winkler. Now goes to her side. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Gets all the way to the baseline. Finds Kiefer down low. Kiefer posting up on that left block. Gets the bucket off the glass.
Yeah, Whitney Kiefer great at taking contact and then was able to use her left hand to finish there. Good job there by Whitney Kiefer.
Sam Thrapp guarding Weiss on the left wing. Now they go to Perkins. Perkins looking to drive, and Lindsey Carroll called for the foul. Perkins, not the greatest three-point shooter. You'd like to see Lindsey Carroll hold off on that press defense right at the three-point line. On the season, just 22% for Perkins, 5 of 23 from downtown. Laura Tahark will check into the game for the Peacocks. Tahark, a 5'5" sophomore out of Algona, Iowa, had 9 points against Winona State on Tuesday night. She was 3 of 5 from downtown. Inbounds pass goes to McRoberts from straight away. Gets around Winkler using the right hand, and she'll draw some contact as Chelsea Garcia is called for the blocking foul.
Yeah, number 44 McRoberts got the ball at the top of the key. Olivia Winkler came out to play defense, kind of broke her down, but just wasn't quick enough to stick with McRoberts, who drove by her and got that shot attempt up.
McRoberts at the free throw line, normally a 43% free throw shooter. She's off on the first one to the right. 12:15 remaining here in the first half. The Golden Eagles with a 2-point lead, 15-13. Don't forget to stay tuned to the Peacock Sports Network for an 8 p.m. tip-off between the Peacocks men's basketball team and the Golden Eagles men's basketball team. That's right here on the Peacock Sports Network. McRoberts misses both free throws. It remains a 2-point game. Sam Thrapp driving the left lane, and she'll draw the foul as McRoberts is called for the blocking foul down low.
Yeah, Sam Thrapp playing a good game, so far in this game. Already with 2 assists, which is half of her season average. She's driving and looking for open teammates. She's doing her job as the point guard.
12 minutes and change remaining here in the first half. Sam Thrapp at the free throw line. Sinks the first. She's been red hot offensively as of late. 59 points in the last 5 games for her. Sam Thrapp normally an 85% free throw shooter. She sinks the first, and she connects on both of them. So Thrapp's right around 5.3 points per game, but that can be really misleading if you don't look at those last 5 games for the Peacocks. Bringing it up will be Livingston for the Golden Eagles. We're tied 15-15. Driving inside, number 43, Bunning. Not able to get the bucket to fall. Too strong off the glass, and it's Sam Thrapp coming quickly the other way. They get over to Hark on the right wing, and now back to Kiefer from straight away. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Kiefer goes back to Hark. Hark likes that pull-up jumper from 3. Kiefer now has it straight away, trying to get over to Thrapp, knocked out of bounds by Perkins, though. But it'll remain Peacock basketball.
Right there, as she rotates the ball, Kiefer, she needs to look for that backdoor cut. That was a prime opportunity to get Thrapp going backdoor.
Chelsea Garcia inbounds pass, backdoor cut, and she'll get it right off the bucket, right off the glass, as the Peacocks take their first lead of the game at the 11:30 mark here in the first half.
Yeah, right as I start talking about backdoor cuts, Chelsea Garcia, great position there down low on the opposite block, finding an easy layup.
It'll be Weiss bringing the basketball up for the Golden Eagles. Now they'll swing it around to Livingston. They go inside to McRoberts using the turnaround jumper, and she'll get the bucket off the glass as we're tied again at 17. It'll be Sam Thrapp bringing the basketball up for the Peacocks. Going to the left wing. Now we'll give it off to Winkler. Now back to Sahark. 11 minutes and counting here in the first half. Sam Thrapp will pull it from 3 from the left wing, and she sinks it. Sam Thrapp from downtown.
Yeah, Sam Thrapp now with 7 points, 2 assists. Really leading this team well. She's getting some points and also running the offense to a very good efficiency.
Perkins will pull it from about 10 feet out. No good. Off the back iron, Sam Thrapp pulls down the rebound. 10:30 remaining here in the first half. Peacocks trying to improve upon their 3-point lead, 20-17, with 10.5 minutes and counting. They go down low to Winkler. Winkler kicks out to Thrapp. Open for 3 again, and Sam Thrapp hits back-to-back 3-pointers.
Yeah, averaging over 12 points a game her last 5, and now has 10 on the night. Already in double figures just 10 minutes into this game. She's playing really well, the transfer from DMAC.
Sam Thrapp 3 of 4 from the field tonight. Weiss trying to answer on the other end, but it's a turnover on the Golden Eagles as it went right through the hands of Ebony Livingston.
So the Peacocks have really taken momentum here in this game. They're shooting over 56% from the field at 56.3, so they're playing really well on offense, and on defense, they're making sure they have everyone covered.
10:05 and counting here in the first half. Stephen Wilson alongside Cooper Widenthaler broadcasting live on the Peacock Sports Network. It'll be Tahark pulling up from 3, no good off the mark. Tahark was open on the right wing, but not able to hit it there. Looking ahead was Weiss, but they're not able to connect with her big forward, 5'10" freshman, Katrina Mekadic. We're at the under 10 media timeout. When we come back, it'll be the final 9:51 here in the first half. It's the Peacocks leading by 6, 23-17. You're listening to UIU Women's Basketball, only on the Peacock Sports Network.
Yellow Book presents Quick, make a decision now. Today's contestant has been wrapped in chains, locked with padlocks, and lowered into an incredibly deep pool of water. Sally, if you need a locksmith at night, would you A, dial 411, B, go to yellowbook.com. Close enough. Yellowbook.com. When you need something at a moment's notice, that's a Yellow Book moment. Get the information you need online, on your mobile, or in the book. The moment you need it, Yellow Book it. Call 1-800-YB-YELLOW or visit yellowbook.com today.
Welcome back to the Peacock Sports Network. Stephen Wilson alongside Cooper Widenthaler. We're broadcasting live on UpperIowaAthletics.com. Coop, we were just talking at the break about Sam Thrapp. Already at 10 points, 3 of 4 from the floor. And she has 2 assists and 2 rebounds already. Boy, she's really been hot as of late.
Yeah, early in the season, she was starting some games but was turning the ball over a little bit too much, which you don't want to see at all from your point guard. So she went to the bench for a couple games, learned her role, learned what she does best, and that's passing the ball and driving. Came back to the starting role, and since then has played really well. We've already said it a couple times, 59 points last 5 games. Just under 4 assists per game. She's playing really well in the point guard position.
Thrapp, the transfer from DMAC, Des Moines Area Community College, in her junior season here at Upper Iowa. Thrapp will bring the basketball up for UIU, trying to improve upon a 6-point lead, 23-17. They get over to Zahark on the left wing. She'll pass up the shot, give it back to Thrapp. They go looking inside for Pagel, not going to her, though, as they go back to Kiefer. Now they get to Pagel. Pagel. Pagel driving inside, and will kick it out to Thrapp. Open from three again, and Thrapp is a perfect 3 of 3 from beyond the arc tonight.
Great possession for Upper Iowa. It went around the perimeter twice, was also inside for that kick out. Good job on offense by Upper Iowa thus far in this contest.
It's now a 26-17 lead with 9 minutes and change here remaining in the first half. Knocked out of bounds by the Peacocks. It'll remain Golden Eagle ball. They'll inbound it from their own baseline. 9:15 remaining. It's Thielman inbounding the basketball. They'll get it in. Now they give it off to Weiss. And Weiss driving all the way around the Peacock defense. Not able to hit her bucket, though. And it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Lori Tyson for the Golden Eagles.
So Upper Iowa, a chance to get a double-digit lead here. They need to keep the pressure on and prove that they can take the game away from their opponent.
Weiss just one of 7 players in Minnesota Crookston history to surpass 1,000 points. She sits at 10.62 currently. Sam Thrapp finds Chelsea Garcia on the baseline, and Garcia is able to get the bucket off the nice assist there from Thrapp.
Yeah, Thrapp, another assist. Garcia was all alone on the right side of the floor. Good take from her.
Thielman has in the right wing. They go inside to Mekadik. Kick out to number 34. That's Martell. No good on the three-point attempt. Tyson pulls down the offensive rebound, knocked out of her hands by Tahark. But Tahark will be called for the foul. Drew a little bit too much contact down low.
Yeah, Tyson, the thing she does the best is rebounding. All-time leader for Minnesota Crookston. There, she just needs to get boxed out. Upper Iowa needs to know she's down there. She's a very good rebounder. Leads this team over 7 per game.
Tyson at the free throw line, misses the first off the back iron. Yeah, 7.9 rebounds per game for Tyson coming into tonight's match against the Peacocks. Tyson's second free throw is on the way and off the mark as well, as they're not able to close this gap. It's a 28-17 lead for the Peacocks, looking to improve upon it, and they do. Laura Tahark from downtown, and the Peacocks are red hot from the floor. Sam Thrapp with another assist. She's already got 4 in this game to go along with her 13 points. We're going to take a quick timeout. About 8:27 remaining here in the first half. It's the Peacocks leading 13-17, and it's only on the Peacock Sports Network.
Scott Pharmacy in Fayette invites you to stop in for all of your prescription and non-prescription pharmaceutical needs. Scott Pharmacy in Fayette is open weekdays 8:30 till 5:30 and Saturdays 8:30 till 12:30. For your convenience, Scott Pharmacy offers free mailouts and competitive prices with the buying power of a Value Right pharmacy. Scott Pharmacy, 238 South Main Street, Fayette. Call toll-free 800-246-0024. Scott Pharmacy, a proud sponsor of Upper Iowa University Academics and Athletics.
Welcome back to the Peacock Sports Network. We're going to jump right back into the action. 8:19 remaining here in the first half. Golden Eagles have the basketball. They go right down to Mekadik on the right block. No good, as Lauren Buck checks into the game, providing a little bit of a spark on the defensive side of the ball for the Peacocks. Sam Thrapp bringing it up for UIU. They'll get it over to Tahark on the left wing using the screen from Pagel. Now they'll go back to Herrick. 20 seconds in the shot clock. 8 minutes remaining here in the first half. It's a 14-0 run for the Peacocks. Looking to improve on his Tahark. No good on the three-pointer, as Herrick wasn't able to pull down the offensive rebound. Weiss coming the other way for the Golden Eagles. Using the high screen from Tyson, will pull it from 15 feet out with a girl in her face. That was Tahark providing some pressure, and it's Buck coming down with the rebound. Buck will give it off to Herrick. 24 seconds on the shot clock. 7:30 remaining in this first half, and the Golden Eagles have been quiet over the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, Upper Iowa on a 14-0 run now since it was tied at 17. Upper Iowa playing really well these last few minutes.
Jennifer Herrick looking to improve upon that. No good from beyond the arc, as Tahark comes down with the offensive rebound, but she's called for the offensive foul. Actually, it'll go against Lauren Buck. That'll be her first personal foul and the 15th foul on the Peacocks in this first half of play.
Yeah, Lauren Buck was just trying to box out number 21, Katrina Menkadik there, and just got away with a little hold there down by the block.
Checking into the game for the Golden Eagles will be number 10, J.C. Christensen, backup point guard for this UMC squad. They'll go inside to Mekadik. Now they'll kick it back out. Shot on the way from 3 from Martell. No good. Lauren Buck pulling down the rebound. Sam Thrapp coming quickly the other way for the Peacocks. She finds Lindsey Carroll on the right wing. They were looking inside for Pagel. It knocked off a knee, and that'll be a kick ball on the Golden Eagles. It'll remain Peacock basketball.
Yeah, if you're Lindsey Carroll there with the ball at the wing, don't be afraid to maybe lob it over the top of your defender and use Carly Pagel's height to her advantage.
Sam Thrapp gets the inbounds pass from Herrick. 18 seconds on the shot clock for the Peacocks. Lindsey Carroll has it on the right wing. Now they'll set it up with Lauren Buck from straight away. They're looking inside for Pagel. Pagel trying to set up on that left block. Herrick will swing it around to Buck. Buck has it on the left wing from the baseline. No good on the 12-footer. Carly Pagel gets the offensive rebound, and she'll be fouled. No, she will be traveled. She'll be called for a traveling violation as the Peacocks turn it over for just the 4th time in tonight's game.
Yeah, Carly Pagel and Lindsey Carroll both went for that rebound. They were fighting over it, which led to the turnover. They need to yell team, 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 and let each other know that they've got the ball.
It'll be Thielman bringing the basketball up for the Golden Eagles. Now they'll swing it around to Martell. Drives baseline. Gets it inside to Mekadic. Mekadic with a couple easy baskets early in this game on the baseline. Gets another there as they pull within 31-19 with 6:17 remaining here in the first half. So it's a 12-point ball game. Peacocks leading here in Dorman Gymnasium. Jennifer Herrick has it. Driving left side of the lane. We'll give it off to Lindsey Carroll. Carroll drives around Thielman, gets inside, draws some contact from McRoberts, but no foul called, and it'll go out of bounds off of UIU. So Erica McRoberts has been providing a lot of solid minutes for this Golden Eagles squad as Lori Tyson, the 6'2" senior center, has been on the bench the last couple of minutes. Thielman has it from straight away. Now they'll swing it around. McRoberts has it in the right corner, guarded by Jennifer Herrick. Peacocks go into a little bit of a man zone here as Lindsey Carroll is matched up against Christensen. Now they'll go inside to Mekadic. No good on the short jumper as McRoberts found her with a good pass down low in the paint. Sam Thrapp looking to push, kick out to Jennifer Herrick. Jennifer Herrick trying to use the shot fake, but it'll go out of bounds off of her knee. And that's turnover number 6 on the Peacocks and 2 in just the last 2 possessions.
Yeah, Jennifer Herrick, that was a good take. A nice little pass fake as she was about to go up for the layup, but just quick hands by Crookston. And yeah, 6 turnovers here for Upper Iowa now.
It'll be Thielman bringing the basketball up. Sam Thrapp gets a hand on it, and it goes right into our scorer's table. Nice hands, Coop. You a little rattled after that one?
Well, last year my computer got hit by a basketball, so I just have nightmares about that anymore, but good save there.
5:17 remaining here in the first half. It's 31-19. Mekadic has it from straight away. Now they'll go down low to McRoberts. Tried to post up against Pagel, and she drew some contact against Pagel, but no foul called as she sent that shot right out of bounds. Turnover goes to the Golden Eagles. Jennifer Herrick will bring the basketball up for UIU. Looking to improve upon this 12-point lead. Both teams have got scoreless over the last couple of minutes. Whitney Kiefer has it on the left wing. Now they'll go straight away to Buck. Now over to the right wing to Herrick. Trying to post up Kiefer. Now they go down low. Double team. Just Kiefer. She'll send it back to Pagel, but she traveled first. So that's turnover number 7 for the Peacocks here early in this first half. As UIU is trying to get a spark off the bench as they bring Kiefer back in.
Yeah, Coach Russell wanted to travel there because I think as Whitney Kiefer was spinning to make a shot attempt, someone was holding onto the ball from Crookston. But yet another turnover for Upper Iowa.
Brittany Weiss bringing it up for the Golden Eagles, now driving left side of the lane. Now pulls up, kicks it out to Thielman. That's Christensen on the right wing. No good on her jumper. Lauren Buck coming down with the rebound. Jennifer Herrick coming quickly the other way on the outlets pass. Now they'll give it to Kiefer. Kiefer pulls up from 3, has it partially blocked. And another foul called against the Peacocks. That's team foul number 6, as I believe it is Lauren Buck. It is down low. That'll go against Carly Pagel, but luckily for the Peacocks, that's just their first personal foul.
Yeah, team fouls now 6-2. 2 of those from Lauren Buck down low, trying to box out. Just needs to be a little less physical and get better position in the first place.
So you've seen this Minnesota State Crookston defense. We talked about in the pregame, they like to play man-to-man, and the Peacocks are really taking advantage of that with a lot of screens.
Yeah, using screens, and they're kicking out to some open three-pointers. Upper Iowa, 4 of 10 from behind the arc. At one point, they were 12 of 20, a 60% field goal percentage, but they're 0 for the last 5 now. How are they going to respond to that? Try and keep this lead as big as it is, and on offense, just keep doing what they're doing. Last couple turnovers, or last couple possessions, though, they've had some turnovers, and they need to eliminate those if they want to keep playing well offensively.
The Peacocks also winning the rebounding battle as we have about 4:27 remaining here in the first half. 18-10 over the Golden Eagles. The Golden Eagles came into tonight's game the number 6 team in offensive rebounds, averaging 14. rebounds per game offensively. Lauren Buck gets the turnover for the Peacocks. Sam Trapp looking to push it, gets it down low to Pagel. Pagel with the jump stop, no good on the first try, gets her on a rebound, and she'll be fouled by Martell, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you love to see your post players run the floor. That's exactly what Carly Pagel did. Got back in transition and got good position down the block. Didn't get her first shot to go, but stuck with it, goes to the free throw line.
Carly Pagel 0 for 3 early in this game, and you really like to see these free throws get her going offensively.
Yeah, Carly Pagel looking for a spark in this game. 1 assist, 4 rebounds, and there's her first point.
Carly Pagel good on the first free throw. It's now a 32-19 lead as the Peacocks are really dominating this first half of play here from Dorman Gymnasium. Pagel's second free throw is up, no good off the mark, and it's Thielman coming down with the rebound. Nick Roberts. 32-19, 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. Peacocks trying to take a big lead to halftime, something they haven't been able to do much this season. Martell has it from straight away now, driving inside, using the left hand, and gets the floater to fall. What a pretty shot there from Martell.
Yeah, when Martell got past Lauren Buck, no one was down by the block to play defense after getting past the initial defender. Upper Iowa needs to have help side.
Weiss jumped on the passing lane, not able to get the steal as Whitney Kiefer beats her around the corner as Whitney Kiefer gets into the paint and gets the bucket off the glass. It's now a 34-21 lead for UIU with 3:30 remaining.
Yeah, Whitney Kiefer a quiet 11 points because Sam Trapp had 13 early on, has been playing well, but Kiefer also having a good game.
The Golden Eagles go down low to Mekadik, no good. Trying to get the left-hander over Lauren Buck as it's Pagel pulling down the rebound. Sam Trapp coming quickly the other way. 25 seconds on the shot clock for UIU. Trapp has it, driving right side, now a pull-up, gives it off to Buck. Now over to Olivia Meyer. Olivia Meyer checking in the game, the 5'8" sophomore guard out of Cedar Rapids, has it on the left wing, now they'll swing it around. Buck has it, now back to Meyer. Meyer will pull it from 3, off the mark as she airballs it, and it'll be offensive foul called against Whitney Kiefer going for that rebound as the referee calls a push in the back.
Yeah, Olivia Meyer yet to really get going this year, only averaging 1.7 points per game. Last year, really good three-point shooter, good with the dribble and drive, but this year just hasn't been able to settle in yet.
Meyer not averaging a lot of minutes for this Peacock squad. Has really seen her play reduced. Did start off the season hot, though. Had a really good game against William Jewell College in an 82-77 overtime victory for the Peacocks. First free throw by McRoberts is no good, but we have a lane violation called against the Peacocks, and McRoberts will get another shot attempt at this 101. It's the UMC Golden Eagles trailing 34-21 with 3 minutes remaining here from Dorman Gymnasium in the first half. Free throw by McRoberts is no good. Buck pulls down the rebound, and it's Sam Trapp and UIU coming the other way. 22 seconds in the shot clock. Trapp has it stolen away by Martell. Martell trying to go coast to coast, using her left hand. No good. Good pressure defense played by the Peacocks as Lauren Buck made the effort to get all the way back on defense, pressure Martell to miss that shot, and Sam Trapp pulls down the rebound and is fouled on the ensuing play.
Yeah, good to see. Despite a 13-point lead, the Upper Iowa is getting back in transition. Lauren Buck, Sam Trapp, both getting back on defense, not giving up on the transition game for Crookston.
Sam Trapp will bring it up for UIU. Now gets it over to Chelsea Garcia, left elbow extended. Now back to Meyer. Meyer passes up the 3. We'll give it over to Whitney Kiefer in the left corner. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Garcia. Garcia driving the right side. Now they'll get off to Sam. Trapp finds Lauren Buck from straight away from 3, and Lauren Buck connects from downtown. It's now a 37-21 lead for the Peacocks with just 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in the first half. Tyson has it for the Golden Eagles from straight away. Now we'll get off to Weiss. Weiss will pull it from 3, no good off the mark. Garcia pulls down the rebound. Garcia looking quickly the other way. Outlet pass to Kiefer. Kiefer can't finish the rebound, though, as UIU had a great opportunity there to extend this lead to 39-21. Instead, it remains 37-21, 16-point lead for the Peacocks here with 1:48 and change. Going to the free throw line now is Weiss. She drove the lane, drew some contact, and it'll be foul called against Sam Trapp, her first personal foul, and the 8th team foul called against the Peacocks in this first half.
So the Peacocks, despite a couple possessions with turnovers there, they haven't let up on defense, and they're keeping that intensity up on the other side of the ball.
Weiss good on her first free throw attempt. Weiss normally a 70% free throw shooter. She also leads the team in assists with 38 and steals with 19. You saw her jump that pass earlier in this game. She was going for a steal. Ball intended for Whitney Kiefer. Kiefer actually got it and went right around her. Weiss not able to hit on the second free throw attempt. It remains a 15-point ball game, 37-22 with a minute 42 and counting. Sam Thrapp waiting for the offensive call, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Gives it over to Carly Pago from straight away, not guarded by Tyson. Tyson a few feet off. Now they go back to Garcia. Now over to Olivia Meyer from three, no good. And now they'll swing it back to Carly Pago. Pago has her from straight away, driving inside, using the spin move, but she's called for the travel. So it'll be Golden Eagle basketball, trying to cut into this 15-point lead with a minute 25 remaining. Checking into the game will be Christine Thorne, the 5'6" freshman guard out of St. Michael, Montana, for this Golden Eagle squad. They get over to McRoberts. McRoberts going right around Garcia, but Garcia will be called for the personal foul. That'll be team foul number 9 for the Peacocks.
Yeah, if you're Garcia there playing perimeter defense, go ahead and maybe give a foot and then wait for her to drive. Don't get up in her grill too much, and then that really, you're susceptible to the drive.
So a minute 14 remaining here from Dorman Gymnasium. Stephen Wilson alongside Cooper Widenthaler broadcasting live on the Peacock Sports Network. McRoberts at the free throw line. First free throw is up and good, and she'll get another look. UIU Women's Basketball is brought to you by Yellow Book. Yellow Book is the leading source for free online Yellow Pages. Whenever you need something in a moment's notice, that's a Yellow Book moment. Call 1-800-YB-YELLOW or visit yellowbook.com today. Second free throw is no good. Olivia Winkler will draw the foul call as the foul goes against number 24. That's Ebony Livingston for this Golden Eagle squad. So Winkler will inbound the basketball with just a minute 14 remaining. Sam Thrapp, who's been the leading scorer here in this first half for the Peacocks, she has 13 points on 4 of 5 shooting, Sam Thrapp trying to bring it up, pressured strongly by Christensen. Now they'll go inside to Pago, kick it back out to Thrapp. Thrapp going inside again, no good off the glass. Kiefer comes down with the rebound, using the left hand, and gets the bucket off the glass.
Yeah, Sam Thrapp went up against like a triple team down there on the block, but Whitney Kiefer stuck with possession and got the easy 2 points.
45 seconds remaining. The Golden Eagles looking to answer. Jaya Perkins driving inside will pick up the foul call, and that'll be the 10th team foul called against the Peacocks. There in the double bonus, the Golden Eagles are, and Perkins will go to the free throw line.
So Peacocks foul, somewhat of a problem here in this first half, 10-5 in that department, but Crookston hasn't been able to convert, only 2 of 9 from the charity stripe.
First free throw by Perkins is up and good. Lindsey Carroll will check back into the game for the Peacocks. She'll replace Whitney Kiefer. UIU winning the rebounding categories here tonight, 25-12 over the Golden Eagles. That's something UMC has done well in the past this season. Second free throw is good by Perkins, and it's now a 14-point ball game, 39-25, with 39.8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Sam Thrapp will try and run down as much of this clock as she can. The Peacocks have a brand new 30-second shot clock. It's about a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thrapp still in the back court for UIU. 14 seconds on the shot clock now, and now she'll start the offense. Going to her left, gets the screen from Lindsey Carroll, trying to get it back to Carroll. Carroll open from 3. 5 seconds on the shot clock, no good. Can't get the offensive rebound. Perkins pulls it down, coming quickly the other way. She outlet pass to number 22, and a offensive foul called against Christine Thorne, the 5'6" freshman guard for the Golden Eagles, trying to run the floor and get the fast break layup with just 7 seconds remaining here in the first half, but not able to get the foul call she wanted.
Yeah, Christine Thorne driving the ball way out of control on that fast break up. Iowa just got in position. Easy call for the officials.
Weiss will check back into the game for the Golden Eagles. Just 7.7 seconds remaining here in the first half. Olivia Winkler will set the screen in the backcourt. Sam Thrapp bringing it up. Using the behind-the-back dribble. 1 second on the shot clock. Sam Thrapp trying to pull up. Will not get off a last-second shot attempt. And we'll go to halftime. It's 39-25. The Peacocks are leading here on the Peacock Sports Network. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, it'll be the Peacock Athletic Fund halftime show here, broadcasting online exclusively at UpperAthletics.com. and only on the Peacock Sports Network.
See yourself at Upper Iowa University, where small class sizes and 8-week terms with 2-at-a-time courses will help you achieve your academic goals in less time and with less debt than many other schools. Schedule a campus visit today. Applications accepted anytime. No application fees ever for Fayette campus students. Details available at www.uiu.edu. Upper Iowa University. Quality education with a personal touch. See for yourself.
Choosing a quality company to transport your group is an important decision. WinStar Lines is Iowa's premier motor coach provider. Their new Dubuque location now serves Northeast Iowa and offers deluxe motor coaches available for chartered group outings, corporate events, and local nationwide trips. All have reclining seats and onboard restroom, DVD with multiple monitors, electrical outlets, and many now have Wi-Fi and DirecTV. Drivers are safe, friendly, and accommodating. Call WinStar at 641-423-6400 to charter a motor coach today.
Welcome back to the Peacock Sports Network. Stephen Wilson alongside Cooper Widenthaler, broadcasting live on UpperIowaAthletics.com. It's the Peacocks taking a 39-25 lead here in the first half. UIU shooting the ball pretty well in that first half, 45% from the floor, including 38% from downtown. They are 5 of 13 from beyond the arc. Lindsey Carroll hasn't been that much of a spark either. I was going to say, because of the three-point shooting, usually you would think it's Lindsey Carroll who's had the hot hand, but she has 0 points here at the break. Instead, it's been Jennifer Herrick nailing a couple threes, as well as Sam Thrapp. Sam Thrapp at the break has a team-high 13 points. She also has 5 assists and 4 rebounds to go along with just 2 turnovers and 2 fouls. The Peacocks with a rare 14-point lead here at halftime. You're listening to the Peacock Sports Network online exclusively at UpperIowaAthletics.com. UIU women's basketball is brought to you by Scott Pharmacy in Fayette. Scott Pharmacy in Fayette invites you to step in for all your prescription and non-prescription pharmaceutical needs. Located at 238 South Main Street in Fayette, call toll-free 1-800-246-0024. Scott Pharmacy, a proud sponsor of Upper Iowa University Peacock Athletics. UIU women's basketball is also brought to you by Yellowbook 360. Yellowbook 360 is a 360-degree marketing company that has been helping small businesses grow and succeed for the last 80 years. Today's consumer has different options when looking for business information, and no single marketing solution will work. Yellowbook offers a full spectrum of marketing tools and services that go beyond Yellow to lead their clients to success now and in the future. Call 1-800-YB-YELLOW to schedule a free consultation today. Peacock fans, don't forget to like our Facebook page to follow your favorite team online. Search for the Peacock Athletics Department at facebook.com/Upper Iowa Athletics. Like our page to see all the latest stories, photos, videos, stats, and more. I bring you back now Cooper Widenthaler, my partner here tonight from Dorman Gymnasium. Coop, let's talk about this first half. UIU shooting the ball extremely well, 45% from the floor, and especially well from downtown. Just looking at the numbers, Sam Thrapp 3 of 4 from beyond the arc.
Yeah, Sam Thrapp played a very good first half, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists to only 2 turnovers. She was leading the offense very well. Upper Iowa offensively as a team started out 12 of 20, which was 60%, ended with a 45.5%. But as you mentioned, 5 of 13 from behind the arc. They're doing things very well offensively. They're getting that inside-outside game going and looking for kicks, which is good to see. And defense is playing very well. Rebounding, though, 25-13 in favor of the Peacocks, and 19-12 and 6-1 offensively. So they're doing really good job of boxing out and getting second opportunities as well.
We have a special guest today here on the Peacock Halftime Show. We're going to be joined by assistant men's basketball coach and graduate assistant for UIU men's basketball, Alex Huseman. Alex, welcome.
Thank you, Stephen.
Alex, let's talk a little bit about Minnesota Crookston tonight. I know you and Coach Kevin Bradley switch off on the scouting. Were you the one doing most of the scouting for this Golden Eagle squad?
Yes, I had the majority of the scout for Crookston tonight.
Let's talk a little bit about their offense. What do they do exceptionally well, and what will the Peacocks need to stop if they want to get the win?
The big thing for us, they run an offense a little similar to ours. What they do really well is they post a lot of their guards. They got some bigger kids on the perimeter, set some diagonal screens, back screens, that type of stuff to get them in the post. So it's important for us, our guards, to really battle down there and try and keep those guys from getting easy buckets.
Now looking specifically at UIU's offense, Tucker Wensing had probably the best game you could say against Winona State on Tuesday night. 11 points. Also surpassed the 1,000th point mark in his career against the Warriors on Tuesday night here in Dorman Gymnasium. What do you expect from him tonight as far as offense goes?
Yeah, first of all, congrats to Tucker on the 1,000 points. That's a pretty big accomplishment. We expect him to have a big night tonight. He's a 4-year starter, a senior, our leading scorer, so the game plan is definitely get him the ball, get him some touches, let him get some easy ones and really lead our offense tonight and set the tone for us. So.
Now looking around the rest of the ball, especially on the offensive side of things, Sam Elgin's kind of struggled lately. Early in the season, I've talked to Coach Dolan about this many times. Dolan says the team goes where Sam goes for the most part, but Sam's really been struggling lately, and I know you guys pulled off the victory in Minot and in Mary, but against Winona, it seemed like you guys needed one other scorer on the floor.
Yeah, Sam's obviously kind of our second guy behind Tucker, so when he's shooting the ball well, the rest of his game follows, defensively, getting to the basket, that type of things, but he's really been struggling with the shot lately, so we're hoping, I think he shot the ball a little better today and shoot around, really hoping that he can step up tonight and knock some shots down for us. So
I know you talked to Scott, the team's trainer, every once in a while. Have you talked to him about Sam's wrist at all? I know he likes to tape it beforehand, he likes to ice it afterwards. Is that a factor in tonight's game?
I don't think it's been bothering him too much the last couple days in practice. I don't think he taped it today in shoot-around, so Scott hasn't said much about it the last couple days. I know Tuesday it was a little bit of an issue, but so I don't know if that's affecting his shot at all, if it's maybe just a little bit of confidence in his head. But I expect him to come out and shoot the ball well tonight, and the rest not to be a factor. So
Alex Huseman, assistant basketball coach for the men's team here at Upper Iowa University, joining us on the Peacock Athletic Fund halftime show. The score at halftime for UIU women's basketball, 39-25. Peacocks with a 14-point lead. Alex, I want to keep you around for a couple more questions. Now, looking at this team, they've suffered a couple big injuries. I know Tucker's had that hairline fracture since the Hawaii Pacific game. Sam's played with the wrist. Jake had the flu 1 week. Grant's had the wrist problems back in at the Bearcat Classic way back in November. So how healthy is this team right now, and how important is it to keep this team healthy?
That's an issue for most teams throughout the year, and as you get farther on, you got injuries, guys banged up a little more. Like I said, I think Sam's wrist fine, and Grant, that was a while ago, so I think that's not an issue. Jake's healthy. Tucker, but despite the hairline stress fracture in his foot, he's doing fine. I expect him, not to bother him too much tonight. So
no injury problems for the Peacock squad. UIU looking to improve to 12-5 overall and 8-3 in the NSIC this season. Alex, in the offseason, do you expect it to be this good, this Peacock squad to be this good with 2 top 25 upsets?
We knew there was the potential for a very successful season, with a roster with all the seniors, the upperclassmen we have, guys that have been here 3, 4, a couple 5 years. It's about time for all that hard work and everything to pay off. So, we had high expectations coming in, and it's definitely been a lot of fun, and, there's still a lot of work to do. So,
Alex, last question for you. Who do you think tonight is going to have a big game from the Peacock squad?
Like I said earlier, I expect Tucker to have a big night inside. We're going to need somebody to step up on the perimeter and help him out. I think Joey Woods should be ready to go tonight, with matchups, and he's looked pretty aggressive in practice getting to the basket. So
Woods had a big weekend last weekend for you guys in a weekend sweep in North Dakota. 29 points for Woods over the weekend, led the team in scoring with 19 points against the Beavers of Minot State in a big win. That was a 84-56 victory. Alex, thank you for your time. Appreciate it, and good luck tonight.
Thanks, Stephen.
Alex Huseman joining us on the Peacock Athletic Fund halftime show. I'll bring Cooper back in now for some stats. We will go over the first half stats as the Peacocks lead 39-25 here at halftime. Coop, when you look at this Minnesota Crookston squad, early on, they looked dangerous. They were getting They were getting buckets down low with Mekadic, and then they were also scoring with Weiss, and she looked like she was going to be a big problem for us tonight, but the Peacocks have done a solid job against both of them.
Yeah, for the beginning of that first half, they were shooting over 50% from the field, but Upper Iowa's defense really settled in. They started to match up well defensively, and they were getting out on three-point looks and not letting the inside game get going either. So just under 39% from the field for Crookston. That's really good for Upper Iowa considering the way Crookston started.
Yeah, the Golden Eagles also shooting just 20% from beyond the arc. We're going to go now to some NSIC scores around the league. Women's basketball in action, a couple of really good games around the conference.
Yeah, all of these scores are at halftime. In Sioux Falls, Moorhead leads 34-26. In Bemidji, they trail Winona 41-20. Augie leads the Marauders 41-33. That game in Mary. Wayne leads Minot 23-21. That second half just underway. Mankato over St. Cloud at halftime trailing St. Cloud 23-31. Duluth trailing to Concordia 21-25. And in Aberdeen, Northern State leads Southwest 32-24.
A couple of big games around the NSIC. You were talking about those scores. St. Cloud with what could be a big upset over Mankato. I know both of those Minnesota State teams are very good for women's and men's basketball. Also Concordia with a lead over Duluth coming into tonight. Duluth had a 7-3 overall record compared to Concordia's 7-3 record as well. So Concordia playing well with their big post threat, Anika Whiting. Here at halftime in Fayette, Iowa, it's the Peacocks leading 39-25. We'd like to remind you, UIU women's basketball is brought to you by Coke Zero. What's better than drinking a Coke Zero? Earning awesome prizes while you do it. Drink a Coke Zero today and visit mycokerewards.com. Coke Zero, real Coke taste and 0 calories. Also, WindStar Lines, the official charter bus for Peacock Athletics. WindStar Lines is your premier ground transportation source in the Midwest. Call 1-888-494-6378 to charter a motor coach today. Coop, when you look at the squad, we talked about your 3 keys to a Peacock victory. Victory's Restaurant Sports Lounge, 3 keys. One of them was getting multiple players in double figures. Whitney Kiefer's got 13, as does Sam Thrapp at the break. Who else really needs to step up in the second half?
Whitney Kiefer is the unquestioned leader of this team, but behind her it's usually been Carly Pagel who gets in double figures. She only had 1 point in that first half, was 0 of 3 from the field. That 1 point came from the free throw line, so Upper Iowa really needs to look inside and get her going. But Sam Thrapp got 13. That 13 for Kiefer was very quiet as Sam Thrapp played a very good first half. But Lindsey Carroll and Carly Pagel and even Jennifer Herrick really need to get going offensively.
Now, we've both seen Whitney Kiefer's shot selection here in the first half, and 6 of 10 is a really good percentage, 60%, but there were a couple of those where you thought she would have made those as well, and she could have been at maybe 80%.
Yeah, a couple of occasions she has gotten some fast break layups and also some down low opportunities, so yeah, she should be 8 of 10, maybe even 9 of 10, is getting really good looks, and her teammates are finding her, so keep going to her. Sam Thrapp, keep leading the offense, but we need to make those monies down low.
We talked about before the game, Chelsea Garcia staying out of foul trouble, just has 4 points in this first half, already has 3 fouls. How do you keep her from not getting in more foul trouble against a really good scorer for this Golden Eagle squad in Mekadic?
Yeah, 4 points, 3 rebounds, but 3 fouls in just 9 minutes of play. She just needs to be less physical, play off of her opponent a little bit, and make them prove that they can shoot it. Don't be uptight. Play your game on defense, and don't try to get too physical like she did in that first half.
A big matchup to watch here in the second half will be Katrina Mekadic for the Golden Eagles against Chelsea Garcia for the Peacocks. Garcia's not shooting the ball badly. 2 of 3 from the floor, has 4 total points, also has 3 rebounds in just 9 minutes of action. So she got in foul trouble, has seen a lot of the bench, but she's been a scoring threat for the Peacocks lately, and a lot of the other scoring threats for this UIU team are somewhat inconsistent. How did the Peacocks get a big game out of Jennifer Herrick and Carly Pagel, who just have 2 and 1 point respectively at the break?
Yeah, Jennifer Herrick and Pagel kind of work off each other. Pagel's that inside presence, and Jennifer Herrick loves to get kick out, spot up threes. So once you get one going, the other ones start to open up. So just look for those two and maybe set some plays up for them in your offense to get them in a groove on the offensive end.
You talked about a really big stat line for this game. 25-13, the Peacocks are winning the rebounding category, as well as 6 offensive rebounds for the Peacocks compared to just 1 for the Golden Eagles. Now, I guess that doesn't seem as bad, but considering they were averaging 14 offensive rebounds per game coming into tonight's game, 6th in the conference, that's a great stat line right there.
Yeah, Crookston loves to get second chances on the offensive end. They never give up on possessions, but Upper Iowa is giving Crookston some of their own medicine in this game. 6-1 on the offensive end. Love to see Upper Iowa staying with possessions and not going to the other side of the floor until they get some points.
The Peacocks doing a good job on the glass in the last 2 games against Winona. They won that rebounding battle as well, 40-32, including 20-11 on the offensive glass. Keep an eye on Brittany Weiss for the Golden Eagles and their road maroon jerseys with white numbers, white letters, and gold trim. She's their leading scorer with 12 points per game. She's really the heart and soul of the team. She leads the team with 38 assists, 19 steals. She's a 33% shooter from downtown, also a 70% free throw shooter. So she's their go-to player. It'll be the Peacocks on defense to start the second half. The Peacocks in their home whites with blue numbers and blue letters to go along with their navy blue trim. Thielman has to kick it all the way over to Martell. Same starting lineups for both teams here in the second half. They go quickly the other way to Thielman. Alexa Thielman finds Weiss. Now they'll go back to Mekadik on the left block. Now they'll go cross-court pass. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Thielman driving to the lane, no good. Lauren Buck pulls down the rebound. No, she doesn't. Has it stolen away by Thielman. And they go inside, but it's stolen away there by Carly Pagel. And it's the Peacocks with their first offensive possession here in the second half. Sam Thrappel swinging around to Lauren Buck. She has it from straight away. We're 40 seconds in here in Dorman Gymnasium. Whitney Kiefer pulling up from 15 feet out, no good. Lauren Buck pulls down the rebound using the right hand, and she gets the bucket over some contested hands.
Yeah, yet another offensive rebound for Upper Iowa. Now 5 points for Lauren Buck as she got that easy little jumper.
We're 1 minute in here in the second half. The Peacocks extending their lead to now 16 points. It's 41-25. Thielman has it for the Golden Eagles, and she'll pull up from 3 from the right wing. No good. And it'll be Mekadik pulling down the rebound, and Lauren Buck called for the foul. Lauren Buck, I don't think she knew that the ball had already bounced off the backboard.
Yeah, Lauren Buck on the box out there gets called for the foul. So the second time that's happened, just get good position beforehand so you don't have to maybe grab a hand or a jersey to eliminate the rebound for the other team.
It'll be Thielman inbounding the basketball. Gets over to Weiss. Guarded by Herrick. Going to her right side on the baseline and pulls up from 8 feet and gets the bucket to fall. It's now 41-27 as we are 18:41 left to go here in the first half. Whitney Kiefer has on the left wing. We'll give it off to Pagel from straight away. Now over to Sam Thrapp on the right wing. They'll go inside back to Kiefer. Kiefer with the easy bucket off the glass. And the Peacocks now have 43-27 lead.
Yeah, Kiefer now 15 points, really having a great game inside. They've all been inside looks, which is good to see from her. She really thrives inside.
Weiss trying to create offensively for the Golden Eagles. We'll have to kick it back out to Perkins. Now they'll go over to Thielman inside to that looks like Tyson, and Tyson will pick up the foul as Carly Pagel reached in. That'll be Pagel's second personal foul and the second team foul here on the Peacocks in this second half. Tyson gets the inbounds pass. 28 seconds on the shot clock. They go inside to Perkins. Perkins with a turnaround jumper, but she traveled beforehand. So another turnover for this Golden Eagle squad. That first half they had 7. The Peacocks really passing the ball well in that first half. 10 assists to just 8 turnovers compared to 6 assists and 7 turnovers for the Golden Eagles. Sam Trapp will bring it past the midcourt line for the Peacocks. Now they'll give it over to Lauren Buck from straight away. Now over to Kiefer on the left wing. 19 seconds on the shot clock for UIU. Kiefer will pull up from 3. On the way, no good. Pagel pulls down the rebound, and Pagel falls. Lost her footing, but it'll go out of bounds off of Tyson. And it'll remain Peacock basketball.
Yeah, Pagel now with 7 rebounds on the game, continues to play well in the rebounding department, has remained very intense, boxing out and getting in good position.
Sam Trapp pulling down the basketball to Pagel. Pagel inside the paint, and Pagel with the 12-footer as she gets that bucket to fall. It's now a 45-27 lead, and the Golden Eagles need a quick timeout. We'll take a quick timeout as well. 17:40 remaining here in the second half. It's a 45-27 lead for the Peacocks. You're listening to UIU Women's Basketball, only on the Peacock Sports Network.
Yellow Book presents Quick, make a decision now. Today's contestant has been wrapped in chains, locked with padlocks, and lowered into an incredibly deep pool of water. Sally, if you need a locksmith at night, would you A, dial 411, B, go to yellowbook.com. Close it up, yellowbook.com. When you need something at a moment's notice, that's a Yellow Book moment. Get the information you need online, on your mobile, or in the book. The moment you need it, Yellow Book it. Call 1-800-YB-YELLOW or visit yellowbook.com today.
Welcome back to the Peacock Sports Network. Stephen Wilson alongside Cooper Widenthaler, broadcasting live online at upperitiowaathletics.com. It's the Peacocks leading 45-27. UIU women's basketball live online at the Peacock Sports Network. Alexa Thielman trying to answer the other way for the Golden Eagles. Now they will get the bucket to fall. Kick out to number 34, that's Martell. And Martell will get the three from the corner and she'll be fouled. Carly Pagel trying to get there, and she wasn't able to get there in time as she gave Martell a little bit of a push. Excuse me, that was Lauren Buck, as Buck picks up her third team foul for the Peacocks early in the second half.
Yeah, so in the first 2.5 minutes here, Lauren Buck, a couple of silly fouls there on the reach out on the three-point attempt. I think it was called after the shot went in, but nonetheless, he can't foul a jump shooter.
Martell good on the free throw. Martell normally 67% free throw shooter. She's actually a pretty good shooter for this Golden Eagle squad, averaging 37% from beyond the arc this season. Kick out pass to Kiefer. Now they'll swing around back to Thrapp. 18 seconds on the shot clock for UIU. 17 minutes remaining here in the game. They go down low to Garcia. Now they'll kick it out to Herrick. Herrick from three, no good. Defensive rebound by Tyson. It'll be Weiss coming the other way for the Golden Eagles. Guarded by Kiefer. It's a good matchup. Weiss, their leading scorer. Kiefer, one of the best defenders in the league, leading the conference in steals this season. Weiss has it. Right wing will pull it from three, and she'll nail a bucket from downtown over Chelsea Garcia. It's now 45-34. Garcia with an open look down low. Sam Thrapp finds an outlet pass. That's assist number 6 for Sam Thrapp as Garcia gets the easy bucket in the paint.
Yeah, Tyson was getting back on defense. Great pump fake from Chelsea Garcia, realizing where the defense was at on the court.
16.5 minutes remaining. Weiss pulling up on the baseline, no good. Pagel finally pulling down the rebound after Perkins misses. And it's a 47-34 ball game with 16 minutes remaining. Kiefer has it on the left wing. Now we'll give it off to Pagel. Pagel driving inside, gets the bucket, but he traveled ahead of time. As Pagel's really been struggling in tonight's game, has only 1 point. 3 points on just 1 of 5 shooting.
Yeah, there she just kind of tried to force it, got the ball just at the free throw line and then tried to drive and make something happen. She's much better when she gets it down on the block and makes a quick move.
16 minutes remaining here in the game. Perkins has it for the Golden Eagles on the right wing. Guarded by Kiefer, driving inside. Now will pull up from 8 feet out, and she gets the bucket. So Perkins providing a little bit of a spark off the bench. She's now got, that's actually her second bucket of the game. Kiefer finds it on the left wing from 3, and Kiefer nails the bucket from downtown. So Whitney Kiefer answers on the other end of the floor. Sam Thrapp picks up assist number 7. Driving inside is Weiss. Weiss pulling up and using the right hand, no good, as Pagel pulls down the rebound. Sam Thrapp coming quickly the other way. 15:22 remaining here in the second half. Pagel has it from straight away for the Peacocks. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Kiefer driving baseline, gets inside and gets the bucket off the glass. So Whitney Kiefer with a 3 and a bucket, and she now has 18 points on 8 of 14 shooting. Thielman gives it over to Martell, left wing. Martell picks up the foul as Lindsey Carroll held her arm.
So yet another occasion there where Lindsey Carroll, or one of these Upper Iowa players, closed out on the perimeter shot, or maybe that was going to be a shot attempt, and then just get too physical, too uptight on the person they were guarding.
Checking into the game for the Golden Eagles will be number 24, Ebony Livingston. Saw a couple minutes of action in that first half for the maroon and yellow. Livingston did not take a shot in 7 minutes of action. Really provided a spark defensively, though. Perkins driving the left side of the lane, no good, off the back iron. And Sam Thrapp pulling down the rebound. Finds Whitney Kiefer on the left wing, and Kiefer's red hot from the field. She hits another three-pointer.
Sam Thrapp now with 10 assists, a double-double, 13 points, 10 assists, only 2 turnovers, playing a perfect game at the point guard position.
And we still have 14 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Lindsey Carroll called for another foul. She was trying to close out on Martell. And that'll be Carroll's third personal foul and the 6th team foul on the Peacocks in this half.
The majority of Upper Iowa's fouls have just been silly ones, closing out on the perimeter, excuse me, and then just boxing out and not getting good position down low.
Carly Bunning will check back into the game for the Golden Eagles. Bunning is the 5'9" senior forward out of Boone, Iowa, for this UMC squad. Inbounding the basketball will be Livingston. She gets it over into McRoberts. Will kick it out to Perkins. Perkins, dangerous pass on the far corner. Good job collecting it. They go back inside right block to McRoberts with the turnaround jumper, no good. Coming down with the rebound is Bunning, though. Trying to get her putback to fall, no good. Kiefer finally pulls down the rebound, but has it knocked out of her hands. Livingston picks it up, but she went back and forth over the midcourt line. And that'll be a violation and a turnover for the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, Golden Eagles turnover number 10. Upper Iowa, just great defense. They were in all the passing lanes. Their hands were everywhere. Good job defensively for Upper Iowa.
So backcourt violation turns the ball over to the Peacocks. UIU already with a 19-point lead, their largest of the game at 55-36. Whitney Kiefer has it on the left wing again. She's already made a couple buckets from there earlier in this second half. Pago gets it down low, and they get a tie-up down low as we have a jump ball signal. It'll remain with the Peacocks as they have the possession arrow.
Yeah, Whitney Kiefer, right idea there, trying to get the ball to Pagel, trying to get her going offensively on the inside.
Sam Thrappel inbound the basketball with 18 seconds left for the Peacocks. He gets it into Pagel. Pagel wide open on the baseline, and Pagel nails the 8-footer. Coming quickly the other way is Livingston for this Golden Eagle squad. She'll swing it around the perimeter to Thorne. They go inside as Thorne draws some contact. And it'll be a foul against this Peacock squad. It'll be the 7th team foul. Their 6th team foul here in this second half, and the 4th personal foul against Lindsey Carroll.
Yeah, number 22, Kristen Thorne, was driving against Lindsey Carroll. He didn't see much contact there, but the official thought differently. So 6-0 in team fouls right now. Not good for Upper Iowa. They had a lot of silly fouls in the first half as well.
So Lindsey Carroll already has 4 fouls and just 0 points in tonight's game. She's really been struggling, but it's really been the story of Whitney Kiefer and Sam Thrapp leading the way for this Peacock squad. Thrapp, as you mentioned, Cooper with a double-double, 13 points, 10 assists. Thrapp trying to get out of her own backcourt, has to give it off to Lauren Buck, and Buck will find Kiefer. Kiefer with just 17 seconds on the shot clock brings it past half court. They'll get it back to Sam Thrapp. She'll call for the offense. 12 seconds, now 11 on the shot clock. Kiefer has it on the left wing, driving inside, working against McRoberts, and we have a foul called against McRoberts. No, it'll go against number 22. That's Christine Thorne.
Yeah, I just saw Whitney Kiefer there look at Coach Carol Russell and kind of shrug her shoulders as she tried to just split the defenders and make something happen inside. But maybe tried to force a little bit too much there was Kiefer.
3rd personal foul against Thorne, and that'll be the 1st team foul against this Minnesota Crookston team here in the second half. Sam Thrapp will be checked on. She may have to take a seat. Had a little bit of blood on her right back upper arm. And she'll get taped up real quick. 13:28 remaining here in the game. UIU women's basketball is brought to you by the Alpha Tap. Satisfy that hunger with the Alpha Tap, closer than you think. The Alpha Tap is just a short drive west on Highway 18 from West Union, serving up delicious steaks, seafood, and monster tenderloins. The Peacock faithful are always welcome at the Alpha Tap. Jennifer Herrick will check into the game for Sam Thrapp as that bandage fell right off. Jennifer Herrick will inbound the basketball from her own baseline. A brand new shot clock for this UIU squad as they look to extend their 19-point lead. Whitney Kiefer gets it quickly, and she'll pull it from 19 feet out, and she gets the bucket.
Yeah, so Whitney Kiefer now with 26 points, 11 of 17 from the field, playing very well on the offensive end.
Bunning has it for the Golden Eagles. Now they'll swing it around. Perkins gets it, trying to drive against Tahark. Now they'll swing it back around to Livingston. Livingston trying to drive inside. We'll get it to McRoberts, guarded by Ashley Bailey for the Peacocks. Bailey gets the steal as it was number 22. That's Thorne trying to get it inside to McRoberts. Not able to get it to her, though, as Bailey picks up the loose ball. Laura Tahark has on the right wing from 3, no good, as Livingston pulls down a rebound for the Golden Eagles. Coming quickly the other way is Livingston now finds Perkins on the left wing. Perkins will pull it from 18 feet out, no good. Offensive rebound by Thorne, though, and they get it back out to Perkins. Perkins guarded by Tahark. Now they'll give it over to Bunning in the left corner, guarded by Bailey. And Bunning will pick up the foul as Ashley Bailey draws what will be her first personal foul, as she doesn't see a lot of minutes normally for this Peacock squad, but when she does, she usually tries to provide a defensive spark for UIU.
Yeah, probably with a 21-point lead, why not try to get some of your bench players in there and try to get them going? So Ashley Bailey seeing some playing time here, giving Carly Pagel some much-needed rest.
Bunting at the free throw line. First free throw is off the mark. Lauren Buck nearly lost the handle on the rebound, but finally corrals it. Jennifer Herrick coming quickly the other way, gets it over to Kiefer on the left wing. Now she'll pull up. 22 seconds left on the shot clock. 12 and a half minutes remaining here in the second half. Ashley Bailey has it straight away. We'll get it off to Hark on the right wing. Now they'll go back down low to Bailey. Bailey trying to use the spin around against Bunting. Will throw up a prayer and gets it off the glass. So Ashley Bailey getting a bucket as the Peacocks extend on their 21-point lead. Is now up to 23. Ashley Bailey will called with another foul, as going quickly was Livingston. And we talked about in the pregame show, they're a really good transition team, and we saw them try and take advantage of that on that play.
Yeah, got the ball back to the offensive end quickly. Ashley Bailey just too much body there on the take from number 43.
So Bunting good on her first free throw. 12:07 remaining here in this game. Peacocks leading 61-39. 22-point lead for the Peacock squad. Checking back into the game for this Golden Eagles squad is number 23. Number 34, Ashley Martell, 5'8" sophomore guard for UMC. No good on the second free throw is Bunting. Bailey pulls down the rebound. Herrick coming the other way for UIU. 12 minutes remaining here in the game. Peacocks get it over to Hark on the right wing. Hark, the great three-point shooter for UIU. Whitney Kiefer has it from straight away. 17 seconds in the shot clock. Now back to Buck from straight away. Now it's to Hark on the left wing. 13 seconds in the shot clock for UIU, trying to get some movement. It is Coach Carol Russell. Herrick has it on the left wing now, has to do something with it. Driving left side, throwing up the left-hander, no good. Offensive rebound goes to Hark, the shortest player on the floor, and Hark gets the bucket off the glass as she was right underneath the hoop for that lucky offensive rebound.
Yeah, Coach Russell stresses crashing the boards, and there's your reason why Laura Turok found the ball, got an easy layup.
Weiss has it on the right wing, guarded by Herrick. Now they'll kick it out to Livingston, guarded by Kiefer on the right wing. Back to Weiss, they'll go inside to McRoberts, working against Bailey, using a little spin around jumper, and Bailey will foul her. And McRoberts will go to the free throw line to shoot two.
Ashley Bailey, until she fouled there, that was good post defense. Didn't let her go one way or the other, but just got a hand on her arm on the shot attempt.
Fans, the Peacocks are storming Dorman this week. There's 8 events in about 8 days. We have a couple basketball games, 3 basketball games, 2 wrestling games, 5 eventful packed nights here at Dorman Gymnasium as we continue tomorrow night against Bemidji State. That's men's and women's basketball at 6 and 8 p.m. and Sunday with wrestling against Minot State. McRoberts at the free throw line. Good on 1 of 2. 11:15 remaining here in the second half. It's a 63-40 lead for the Peacocks. UIU really getting a big offensive support from Whitney Kiefer and Sam Thrapp, both in double digits here tonight. They get down low too. Olivia Winkler, no good on the right block, and McRoberts pulls down the rebounds for the Golden Eagles. 27 seconds in the shot clock for UMC. 10:51 remaining in the game. It's Weiss driving right side, no good. Nearly pulling down the rebound was McRoberts, and it'll go out of bounds off of the big forward for the Golden Eagles. McRoberts, a 5'11" freshman forward for this Golden Eagles squad, has really provided a spark off the bench for UMC. Whitney Kiefer open from 3. Jennifer Herrick brought it up, found Buck down low, and Buck kicks it up to a wide open Kiefer, and she nailed the bucket from downtown. She's now on the borderline of a career high for Kiefer. A 3 answered as the Golden Eagles score on the other end. 3 taken by Martell, and she'll get it from the corner. So it's 66-43, still a 23-point lead for the Peacocks. 10:22 remaining here in the second half. You're listening to UIU Women's Basketball, broadcasting online at upperoiowaathletics.com. When we come back, the final 10:22 in this game as the Peacocks look for their second win in conference play this season. You're listening to the Peacocks Sports Network.
.30 till 5:30 and Scott Pharmacy in Fayette invites you to stop in for all of your prescription and non-prescription pharmaceutical needs. Scott Pharmacy in Fayette is open weekdays 8:30 till 5:30 and Saturdays 8:30 till 12:30. For your convenience, Scott Pharmacy offers free mail-outs and competitive prices with the buying power of a Value Right pharmacy. Scott Pharmacy, 238 South Main Street, Fayette. Call toll-free 800-246-0024. Scott Pharmacy, a proud sponsor of Upper Iowa University Academics and Athletics.
Welcome back to the Peacock Sports Network. Stephen Wilson alongside Cooper Widenthaler and Coop. We've really seen a great offensive game from this Peacock squad.
Yeah, Sam Thrapp there left with an injury. Despite that, Upper Iowa has kept this lead at where it's at 23 points. Jennifer Herrick has come in and still played the point guard position. Not nearly as well as Sam Thrapp has all game, but has still led the offense, and they've kept their advantage.
Whitney Kiefer leading the way for UIU on offense with 28 points, only 3 shy of her career high of 31 points. She has matched that high twice this season, getting 31 points in the opener and the NSIC Player of the Week in the opener against William Jewell College here in Dorman Gymnasium. Sam Thrapp back into the game for UIU, bringing it up, trying to get it to Olivia Winkler, has it stolen away by Weiss. Weiss trying to go coast to coast, and she'll get the bucket on the other end.
Yeah, Upper Iowa just needs to have that press break set up, and Winkler, if the ball's coming to you, step towards it and receive it.
Sam Thrapp bringing it up for UIU. 10 minutes remaining here in the game. It's a 66-45 lead for the Peacocks. Sam Thrapp trying to get it to Olivia Meyer on the near sideline. Meyer had the ball knocked out of her hands by Martell and out of bounds. And she'll come over to the near sideline to inbound the basketball. 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Peacocks. They inbound to Sam Thrapp. Thrapp has it from straight away. We're under 10 minutes remaining as they get inside to Pagel. Pagel looking outside for Meyer. And we have a foul on the play. Foul called against number 34. That's Martell. That'll be her second personal foul and the second team foul for the Golden Eagles in this half. Sam Thrapp will inbound the basketball. 9:50 and counting here in the second half. They get inside to Pagel. Pagel pulling up front 13 feet out. And Pagel gets the jumper. So Carly Pagel is starting to find her groove. Now has 7 points on 3 of 6 shooting. Perkins has it for the Golden Eagles in the right wing. Trying to get it inside to their big forward. That's Mekadic. Katrina Mekadic has had a good offensive game for this Golden Eagle squad, has 8 points on 4 of 7 shooting, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 as the Peacocks are in the bonus.
So real quick about Pagel, she now has 7 points, 9 rebounds, 3 of 6 from the field, so only 1 point in the first half. Despite not getting as many points as she probably would have liked, she still has rebounded the ball, which is good to see from your inside post player.
Pagel second on the team in rebounding this season. Coming into tonight's game, averaging right around 6.5 rebounds per game. 2 free throws good by Mekadic. Sam Thrapp trying to break the press here in this in her own backcourt. Gets it up to Winkler, and Winkler will be fouled by Weiss. 9:24 and counting here in the second half. 68-47 lead for the Peacocks. UIU looking to keep right around a 20-point lead to get some of their bench players involved. Whitney Kiefer checks back into the game for the Peacocks. Kiefer already has 28 points in tonight's ball game. Brand new shot clock for UIU after the foul. Sam Thrapp gets the inbounds pass, gets it over to Olivia Winkler on the left wing. They swing it back around to Thrapp, now over to Hark. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Hark swinging it back around to Kiefer on the near side. Guarded by Weiss, looking for Pagel, and a little bit of a miscommunication. Sam Thrapp got it on the far sideline, and she throws it out of bounds off of Perkins. What a heads-up play by just the junior point guard.
Yeah, Sam Thrapp, DMAC transfer, has been playing well all game. There had her back against the wall and made a really good play, throwing the ball off of the defender.
Sam Thrapp with a heads-up play to get the turnover off the get the ball last touched by the Golden Eagles and get the ball back for her team. Looking near sideline for Tahar, gets it to her. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Tahar's first shot's blocked. Second shot off the back iron. And it'll go to the Golden Eagles. Coming the other way is Martell. Looking outside for Perkins. Perkins will pull it from 3. No good off the mark. Now as Whitney Kiefer comes out with the defensive rebound. 8:41 remaining. Kiefer trying to go coast to coast. Finds Winkler on the baseline. And she traveled. So Olivia Winkler, not known for her offensive game, turns the ball over there on that possession.
Yeah, Peacocks did have the 3-on-2 advantage there. Kiefer, I think the lane was more open, and it was a better option than kicking it to Olivia Winkler there in the short corner.
Chelsea Garcia will check back into the game for the Peacocks. She'll replace Winkler. She has a seat. That was Winkler's second personal foul. Perkins has it for the Golden Eagles on the left wing. Now finds McRoberts wide open down low. There's a little bit of miscommunication there on the Peacocks' end as McRoberts gets the bucket.
Yeah, Upper Iowa, just a simple case of not matching up and not having everyone covered on defense.
Chelsea Garcia gets it over to Whitney Kiefer on the left wing, and Sam Thrapp has it from straight away. Now they go down low to Pagel. Inside pass to Garcia, using their body to push off and taking the charge. Earning the blocking foul is Garcia, as the foul is called against number 12. That'll be Thielman.
I think that call shocked even Chelsea Garcia. Kind of shocked me. She was a little out of control dribbling there, but take what you can get if you're Upper Iowa.
Inbounding the basketball, we Thrapp from her own baseline, gets into Garcia. Garcia has it from straight away, 28 seconds on the shot clock. Thrapp will pull it from 3, looking to improve on with 13 points, no good. And it's Thielman coming down with the rebound. Thielman coming quickly the other way. Pass half court, trying to get it down low, knocked away by Thrapp, but Thielman gets it back and will score down in the paint. So it's a 68-51 ball game. Peacocks still leading, but the lead is just 17 points now. Laura Tahark has it in the corner, pulling up from 3, and Laura Tahark's got it from downtown.
Yeah, Laura Tahark, not as much success from 3 this year as last year, but she continues to shoot and has confidence in herself from behind the arc, which is good to see.
The Peacocks with one of their highest outputs offensively this season here at Dorman Gym, especially one of their biggest wins here at home. It's a 71-51 20-point lead for the Peacocks. Tahark comes over and gets a hug from her coach, and at least a big smile from Coach Carol Russell. 7:25 remaining here in the game. Peacocks still leading by 20. Whitney Kiefer has it on the near sideline. Thielman trying to go for the steal as Kiefer gets it back to Thrapp right near the midcourt line. Now over to Jennifer Herrick. Herrick checking in the game at the last break for Tahark. Whitney Kiefer looking down low, now will drive baseline, using the left hand, and gets the bucket off the glass. Whitney Kiefer now has 29 points.
So Upper Iowa's season high before tonight at home was 82 points in the season opener against William Jewell, now at 73 total.
That game was in overtime too, so Peacocks doing a good job offensively in tonight's game. Thielman has it from straight away. Alexa Thielman gets it inside to Weiss. Weiss working against Sam Thrapp, trying to get the right-hander to go, no good, and they'll kick it back out. Off the mark was number 14, Sienna Walker. First minutes she's seen tonight. Sam Thrapp coming quickly the other way, gives it off to Garcia, looking for Herrick. Herrick was driving towards the basket, and Chelsea Garcia just misread that backdoor cut by Herrick as the ball sailed out of bounds.
Yeah, Garcia had the ball up top, right wing backdoor cut there by Jennifer Herrick. The play was open. Chelsea Garcia's pass was just a little behind Jennifer Herrick and resulted in a turnover.
Thielman will inbound the basketball. She gets it into number 24, Livingston, for this Golden Eagle squad. Livingston coming the other way quickly. Nearly a steal on the sideline as Sam Thrapp was going for the basketball, but she'll be called for the foul. That'll be Sam Thrapp's third personal foul and 10th team foul on the Peacocks in this half. The Golden Eagles are in the double bonus, so they'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
So despite the Peacocks already with 10 fouls, Mankato has not shot well, or not Mankato, excuse me, Crookston has not shot well from the cherry stripe. 11 of 22 now, just above 50%.
At the free throw line, making them both, is number 22, Thorne. As Thorne sees significant action in this game coming off the bench for this UMC squad. Garcia trying to bring it up past half court, gets it to Kiefer. Kiefer finally gets it past half court, kicks it up to Herrick. Herrick will pull it for 3 on the way, no good. And the Peacocks have been taking a couple of sloppy shots here in this second half. UMC coming quickly the other way as it's number 24, that's Livingston, drawing some contact, and Livingston will go to the free throw line again as Thrapp picks up her 4th personal foul.
Peacocks have attempted 24 three-pointers tonight, made 9 of them, so just below 40%. Doing a good job from behind the arc tonight.
The Peacocks have scored over 70 points 5 different times this season. They had 75 against Lewis, 76 against Mary, 80 against Southwest Minnesota State, 82 against William Jewell, and a season-high 85 points at Alaska. They have 73 here tonight. It's a 73-54 ball game, 6:02 remaining here in the game. Peacocks will get over to Jennifer Herrick on the right wing. Now they'll swing it back around to Sam Thrapp. Thrapp still with a bloody right arm, even though it's taped up. Herrick gets it back on the right wing. 11 seconds on the shot clock. They go down low to Pagel on the block. Pagel no good, and it's Livingston coming down with the rebound. Sienna Walker coming the other way. Walker goes all the way coast to coast as she pulled down the rebound and got all the way to the bucket and converts on the layup. It's a 73-56 ball game with 5.5 minutes remaining here in the game. Jennifer Herrick has it right about midcourt. Now they get it down low to Garcia. Nice pass by Chelsea Garcia. Finds Pagel down low. And Pagel gets the easy bucket. And she'll go to the free throw line for a 2+1.
Great transition from Upper Iowa. Jennifer Herrick cross-court pass to Kiefer. Kiefer down low to Garcia. Garcia across the lane to Pagel. Everyone touched the ball, and they touched it quickly. Upper Iowa, very good job getting an easy bucket there.
Laura Tark will check back into the game for the Peacocks. She'll replace Sam Thrapp. Sam Thrapp putting a good double-digit mark here tonight. She also has a double-double in tonight's game. Pagel not able to convert on the free throw as Whitney Kiefer pulls down the rebound. 5:16 remaining. Kiefer gets fouled, and the Peacocks will inbound the basketball from their own baseline. Lauren Buck will check back into the game for the Peacocks. She'll replace Carly Pagel. Pagel's started off tonight slow, but she's really responded lately. Pagel has 9 points on 4 of 8 shooting. Chelsea Garcia has it on the left wing. Now they'll go inside to Jennifer Herrick, and Herrick posting up on the block gets the bucket on the turnaround jumper. Now the Peacocks now have 77 points in tonight's game with 5 minutes remaining, and the Peacocks with a 22-point lead. Walker trying to find something on offense for the Golden Eagles. They're going inside to Thielman, and Thielman gets the circus shot off the left-hander. Kiefer bringing the basketball up for UIU. 4:47 remaining here in tonight's game. It's a 77-58 ball game. Peacocks lead. They get up to Tarhark, who gets over to Garcia. Now back to Herrick. And over to Garcia on the left wing. They go down low to the left block to Buck. Buck trying a little spin around against Walker. Has a shot partially blocked. Garcia there for the rebound. And Garcia gets the putback.
Garcia, yet another hustle play. She's great at getting rebounds, getting steals, playing good defense, having a good game tonight.
It'll be the Golden Eagles trying to respond on the other end. Walker has on the right wing. Guarded by Buck. Walker will pull it from 15 feet out. No good. Defensive rebound pulled down by Tahark. The Peacocks are going to come the other way quickly. 79-58 Peacocks lead. Whitney Kiefer will slow it up with 22 seconds on the shot clock for UIU. Jennifer Herrick will send it over to Kiefer on the left wing. Kiefer working against Thielman. Now they go down to the low left block to Lauren Buck. No good. As the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Checking into the game for UMC will be number 44, Erica McRoberts. Has seen significant action in tonight's game. So the Peacocks need just 6 more points to get a season high of 80, to at least tie a season high of 85 points here at home against UMC. It's the Peacocks leading 79-58. You're listening to UIU Women's Basketball broadcasting exclusively online at UpperIowaAthletics.com. This is the Peacock Sports Network.
See yourself at Upper Iowa University, where small class sizes and 8-week terms with 2-at-a-time courses will help you achieve your academic goals in less time and with less debt than many other schools. Schedule a campus visit today. Applications accepted anytime. No application fees ever for Fayette campus students. Details available at www.uiu.edu. Upper Iowa University. Quality education with a personal touch. See for yourself.
Welcome back to the Peacock Sports Network. Stephen Wilson alongside Cooper Widenthaler. We're broadcasting live from Dorman Gymnasium. It's Storm and Dorman Week here on the campus of Upper Iowa University. 8 events for the Peacocks here in just 8 days. A couple of basketball games here in session as the Peacocks are hosting UMC tonight. 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. tip-offs for women's and men's basketball respectively. The Peacocks taking on the Golden Eagles, and UIU storming out to a big lead and looking to seal their second win in conference play this season. They lead 79-58 with just 3 minutes and 54 seconds remaining. Laura Hart gets the inbounds pass for the Peacocks on the left wing. Now they give it over to Lindsey Carroll, and they back to Tahark, and over to Buck. Buck will pull it from the baseline, and she gets the 17-footer to fall.
Yeah, Lauren Buck, another good shot there. Really good at the mid-range looks. She can really capitalize on those opportunities.
Peacocks now just 4 points away from tying a season-high 85 points. They had 85 points against Alaska back on the 22nd of November. Thielman has it for the Golden Eagles. Will pull up on the left wing, blocked by Herrick. And Chelsea Garcia corrals the loose ball. Herrick will bring it up slowly for this Peacock squad, guarded by Thielman from straight out. Now they'll get over to Kiefer on the left wing. Back to Garcia. Over to Herrick. They go inside to Buck. Buck with the fake pass inside. Now using the spin around jumper and gets the right-handed hook shot over the left shoulder to fall.
Upper Iowa really looking for Lauren Buck down on the short corners and in the blocks. Just a really good post there, trying to get her going offensively.
On the right wing is number 22, Thorne. Now they'll send it around to Thielman. Back to Thorne. They go inside for McRoberts. They'll kick it back out to Thielman for three. No good off the mark. McRoberts pulling down the offensive rebound, though. Turnaround jumper is good from McRoberts. So, Coop, when you look at this Peacock squad, a 23-point lead here for UIU. With just 2:25 remaining, UIU will most likely get the victory. And looking ahead, they play Bemidji State tomorrow night. What are you kind of expecting from this Peacock squad?
I'm expecting another good effort. Rebounding tonight, they're out-rebounding Crookston 43-27, also shooting over 50% from the field. Just keep that hot play going and see if you can get a win streak together.
Yeah, you talked about the offense, about the rebounding category, 43-28. That's a big key for this Peacock squad coming into tonight's game. A lot of good offensive rebounders from this UMC squad. A couple substitutions coming onto the floor. Ashley Bailey, as well as Olivia Winkler and Olivia Meyer will check into the game for the Peacocks. Onto the floor for the UMC Golden Eagles will be Avery Jackson, Lindsay Lahr, and number 15, Jaya Perkins. At the free throw line is Sienna Walker. Walker, the 5'10" sophomore out of Ajax, Ontario. No good on the free throw attempt. Olivia Meyer coming the other way for the Peacocks. She'll give it over to Tahark. Tahark will pull it from three from the left wing, and Tahark's got it. So the Peacocks now have a season high 86 points, and we still have a minute 51 to play. 86-62 lead for the UIU. As Walker has on the right wing, now we'll give it off to Perkins, guarded by Herrick. They'll swing it back to Walker. Sienna Walker working against Olivia Winkler. And they'll swing it around again. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Thielman trying to drive inside. Now they give it off to Walker. Walker will pull it from 8 feet out. No good. Tahark there for the rebound. Not able to get it originally. And we have a jump ball called on the floor. McRoberts and Tahark got tangled up. Let's go now to some NSIC scores around the league. A couple good games. St. Cloud State playing a very good game at home against Minnesota State. I'd like to remind you real quick, UIU Women's Basketball is brought to you by the Alpha Tap. Satisfy the hunger with the Alpha Tap. Closer than you think, the Alpha Tap is just a short drive west on Highway 18 from West Union. Serving up delicious steaks, seafood, and monster tenderloins. And Peacock faithful are always welcome at the Alpha Tap.
In St. Cloud, you mentioned that game earlier. Now with 2:12 remaining, St. Cloud leads Mankato 61-52. So that game looks like it's going to go down to the wire, but St. Cloud beating a very good Mankato women's team. Another score, Northern State leads Southwest 59-41. Just under 4 minutes to play in that game.
The Peacocks leading here 86-63. McRoberts good on the first free throw attempt. Minute 28 remaining here from Dorman Gymnasium. As the Peacocks look to improve on the season-high 86-point output. UIU really taking it to this UMC squad early and often in tonight's game. Herrick bringing it up. We'll find Winkler, but Winkler traveled. And she's called for another travel. As Winkler's really had a slow offensive game, 0 points, but has taken just one shot for UIU. 1:19 remaining here in the game. It'll be Perkins with it on the right wing for UMC. They kick it out to number 5. That's Lahr. Now they'll swing it around back to Christensen. Back to Perkins. Perkins will pull it from 18 feet out, and Perkins gets the jumper to fall. So it's a 86-66 ball game. Peacocks still leading by 20 when we're under a minute to play here from Dorman Gymnasium. Olivia Meyer has it on the right wing for UIU. We'll send it to Winkler. Now over to Tahark. Tahark will pull it from 3 on the way in. Good. Lord, Tahark from downtown now has 14 points on 5 of 10 shooting. Perkins coming the other way, trying to answer for the Golden Eagles, and she does. It's now an 89-68 ball game as Perkins nails a jumper.
So Laura Tahark, we talked about people need to get in double figures for Upper Iowa. She has 14 points. Her first game this season, she's been in double figures, really starting to settle in offensively.
Laura Tahark also has an assist and 3 rebounds. They get it over to her on the right wing. Now back to Meyer, 16 seconds of the shot clock. It's about a 9-second difference on the shot clock and the game clock. Meyer driving inside, using the left hand, and gets the layup off the glass.
So some bench players here getting some time for Upper Iowa. Olivia Meyer, a great take there.
Olivia Myers' first bucket of the game as the Golden Eagles answer on the other side, but that'll do it for us here from Dorman Gym. It's 91-68. Peacocks will earn the victory as the final seconds tick down. And what better player to have the ball in her hands as the buzzer sounds than Laura Tahart.
Yeah, Laura Tahart, 14 points. She was 4 of 9 from behind the arc. A great three-point threat. Upper Iowa's going to need that down the stretch. 5 of 9.
5 of 10 from
5 of 10 from the field. You held up 5. I wasn't sure.
I was trying to get the 10 up there for you, too.
Nonetheless, 14 points. Great night from Laura Tahart.
Also 3 rebounds and assists. I wouldn't say she gets the player of the game because Whitney Kiefer had such a good game offensively, but at least the most underrated player of the game for this Peacock squad.
Yeah, Sam Thrapp. I wanted to say something about Sam Thrapp, even though Laura Tahart had a great game. But Thrapp, 13 points, 12 assists. She got the lead to where it was and where Upper Iowa could kind of relax. But Kiefer, another big night, 30 points, one shy of a career high.
When we come back on the Peacock postgame show, it'll be Coach Carol Russell joining us. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're listening to the Peacock Sports Network.
Choosing a quality company to transport your group is an important decision. WinStar Lines is Iowa's premier motor coach provider. Their new Dubuque location now serves Northeast Iowa and offers deluxe motor coaches available for chartered group outings, corporate events, and local nationwide trips. All have reclining seats, an onboard restroom, DVD with multiple monitors, electrical outlets, and many now have Wi-Fi and DirecTV. Drivers are safe, friendly, and accommodating. Call WinStar at 641-423-6400 to charter a motor coach today.
Welcome back to the Peacock Sports Network, online exclusively at UpperIowaAthletics.com. We're joined now by Coach Carol Russell. Coach, congratulations on the win, 91-68 here at home. And really it was a lot of different scoring threats for you offensively. Whitney Kiefer with 30 points on 13 of 19 shooting. Also Sam Thrapp and Laura Tahart in double digits.
Yeah, I think we played as a team, and Laura's starting to come back off her injury, off her knee injury, really starting to feel better and get in the rhythm. So it was good to see her get her shot back. That's what she's known to do. I just thought our kids played more of a complete game, and I think they're understanding how to play with the lead. But we weren't happy that we kept putting them on the free throw line, letting them score when the shot was the scoreboard was stopped. But I think just to be able to get one like this after last weekend, we're really happy about.
So a 91-68 victory here tonight for your team. 91 points too, highest output of the season so far. Why were you able to do so much offensively?
I think we're just playing with a little bit of confidence that we're back here at home. And, if you look at the travel in the conference is what makes it really tough. And I think Crookston had to come a long ways. This is a tough week we really have 5 games in 8 days. So, we really tried to just conserve the last 2 days of practice so we can get ready to come out and play strong. And I thought our kids did a good job. And, I'm really happy the fact that they battled us early in that first half. And we were able to really kind of battle through that. And I think our kids are starting to understand what's, a good shot, what's not a good shot. At times it doesn't look like it, but I think they're understanding that, we've got the lead. We don't have to come down and take the first shot after the first pass. We can settle in a little bit and really play our game, and that's what we're still trying to learn, I think.
The Peacocks losing at home against Winona State on Tuesday night, but I've seen it from your team a little bit this season where they're able to put the pass behind them pretty easily and really get on with whatever game or task they have in front of them. Is that beneficial, and do you try and implement that in practice or in a routine somehow?
Yeah, we just talk about, next play. We're trying to get our kids to move past, when they make a mistake, if they drop their head, think about it, they tend to make 2 or 3, and I think part of our problem early in the season and just having a young team is that the wheels kind of fall off, so to speak, and the fact that it was hard to come back from one mistake. We'd have about 5 before we'd recover, and 5 mistakes on the offensive end can equate to being down 10 really quickly. So I think our kids are starting to understand that we can't dwell. We got to move on to the next play, and I think they're really doing a great job with that.
Now, UMC had a pretty quick start in tonight's game, but the Peacocks were able to respond. Now, we saw against Winona, you guys had a fast start, and it was the other way around. What was the change in those 2 games in the first half?
To be quite honest, Steve, it's just a better team. We played Winona. that's the bottom line. Crookston's struggling a little bit. They're really young. They've got 8 freshmen right now, so we felt like we could really jump on these guys.
Talk about your scoring threats tonight. Whitney Kiefer with 30 points all season long. She's been your main scoring threat, but really having a pretty good game offensively, and even could have improved upon that because she missed a couple of those open layups down low and could have had even a bigger night.
she's our go-to kid. I think that this program is a lot better since we've gotten Whitney Kiefer, and she really makes a lot of things happen. It was hard to keep her out of the game just because she's such a threat. And when she's off the floor, you can really, get after our other guards. So that's why we had to play her as many minutes as we had to. I think Whitney wouldn't have it any other way, and I know she'll be ready to go again tomorrow.
Coach Carol Russell joining us on the Peacock Athletic Fun pregame show. Last two more questions for you, Coach. Talk about Sam Thrapp's play tonight. Double-double, 10 assists for her. Boy, she just seems like the floor is really opened up for her, and she's really understanding the playbook as of late. 59 points coming into tonight's game over the last 5 games. Is this what you expected from her, from the DMAC transfer?
Yeah, the thing about Sam, she's really gotten a lot of confidence as the season's got on. Early, I think she started off 0 for 22 to start the season for shooting, and I knew it would come. She just needs to get some confidence back, and she's done that. And she's just been a great leader for us. That's the thing you don't see. It doesn't show up in stats. It's just the leadership of her on the floor. She calms everybody down, gets people where they're supposed to be, and, she's definitely a huge factor for us this year.
You think that usually come from a senior like Jennifer Herrick? Has Herrick ever taken Thrapp under her wing and gave her any advice, or what are you telling both of those two players?
Jenny's doing a great job for us too. Jenny's a great job just leading by being vocal. Sam does a great job leading by example. They're both our captains, and I think they're doing a great job for us.
Coach, last question for you. How do you follow up tonight's win with another win tomorrow night against Bemidji, a tough squad you're facing tomorrow night here at home?
That's what we do. We follow it up with a win. So thanks, Stephen. Appreciate it.
Coach, thank you for your time. Coach Carol Russell joining us on the Peacock Athletic Fun post-game show. We're going to bring Cooper Widenthaler back in here to recap these final stats. We're going to take a quick commercial break, though. UIU women's basketball is brought to you by Windstar Lines. Windstar Lines is the official charter bus for Peacock Athletics. Windstar Lines is your premier ground transportation source in the Midwest. Call 1-888-494-6378 to charter a motor coach today. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break. You're listening to UIU women's basketball. The Peacocks getting the win here tonight, 91-68 to improve to 5-13 overall and 2-9 in the NSIC. This is the Peacock Sports Network.
Yellow Book presents Quick, make a decision now. Today's contestant has been wrapped in chains, locked with padlocks, and lowered into an incredibly deep pool of water. Sally, if you need a locksmith at night, would you A, dial 411, B, go to yellowbook.com. Close enough. Yellowbook.com. When you need something at a moment's notice, that's a Yellow Book moment. Get the information you need online, on your mobile, or in the book. The moment you need it, Yellow Book it. Call 1-800-YB-YELLOW or visit yellowbook.com today.
Welcome back to the Peacock Sports Network. Stephen Wilson alongside Cooper Widenthaler broadcasting live in Dorman Gymnasium. It's the Peacocks getting the win here tonight. You're listening to UIU women's basketball live from Fayette, Iowa, on the campus of Upper Iowa University for this NCAA Division II Northern Sun Intercollegiate Conference matchup. The Peacocks improving to 2-9 in NSIC play this tonight after the victory over visiting Minnesota Crookston. UIU scoring a season-high 91 points and holding Minnesota Crookston to just 68 points. We'll get you some final scores around the NSIC, and we will recap all the stats. But first, I'd like to bring in my partner, Cooper Widenthaler, and talk a little bit about this game, Coop. Boy, UIU really passed the ball well. 24 assists for the Peacocks compared to just 14 turnovers.
Yeah, their offense was running so well. They were sharing the ball. They were getting inside looks as well as outside looks. 24 to 10 in assists. You love to see that if you're Coach Carol Russell and Coach Esses, as well as Coach Jacobson. They love when your team can share the ball and get contributions from everywhere. But we mentioned in the pregame that more than two people, or more than just Whitney Kiefer, need to get in double figures. And Laura Turok finally, even though they were late points, comes alive offensively. She had 14 points, 4 of 9 from behind the arc. Sam Thrapp got 13. I think she's my player of the game. Even though Whitney Kiefer had 30 points, Sam Thrapp really started this game off the way the Peacocks needed it. She had 13 points, 5 rebounds, 12 assists to only 3 turnovers. That's a great ratio, 4-1. So she played a really good game at the point guard position. But Kiefer, again, another big game, 30 points.
Looking at how Sam Thrapp started this season, really 0 of 22 from the floor. Wasn't really shooting the ball that well, but now she's knocking down every open three that she gets to look at.
Yeah, Sam Thrapp, it started with the passing. I think that really built up her confidence. She realized she can really help this team as a starter at the point guard position, and then offense is just icing on the cake. 59 points in her last 5 games, another 13 tonight. Played so well, 4 of 7 from the field. Also got 3 3-pointers, 3 in a row. She was 3 of her first 3 and 2 of 2 from the free throw line, so just did everything well tonight, and that's what you want to see out of your leader in Sam Thrapp.
This is the UIU Women's Basketball Peacock Athletic Fund post-game show as the Peacocks get the win here tonight, 91-68 over the visiting Golden Eagles. Don't touch that radio dial. Right after this post-game show, it'll be the Men's Basketball Peacock Athletic Fund pregame show as UIU tries to improve upon their 11-5 record and 7-3 record in conference play. They host the Golden Eagles of Minnesota Crookston. Joey Woods coming into that game last week and had 29 points against in the weekend sweep for the Peacocks of North Dakota teams. Tucker Wensing also reached over 1,000 points against Winona State on Tuesday night. You don't want to miss how he follows that up tonight against the Golden Eagles. So don't touch that radio dial. That's going to be right here on the Peacock Sports Network. First, let's go to the NSIC as we get some final scores around the league. It's final in Sioux Falls as Minnesota State Moorhead knocked off the Cougars of the University of Sioux Falls 73-65. It's also final in Winona State as the Warriors get the big victory 78-41 over the Beavers of Bemidji State. Concordia also got the win here tonight, 7-3. They are now 8-3 as they drop Duluth to 7-4 overall after a 66-53 victory in Duluth. University of Mary fell to Augustana 71-59, the number 12 team in the nation. Staying in the win column here tonight, Mary actually on a couple-game win streak for the Marauders that was snapped against Augustana in South Dakota here tonight. Wayne State also getting the win over Minot State 51-44 as St. Cloud State knocked off Minnesota State Mankato 69-65. Northern State also got the victory here tonight in NSIC play over Southwest Minnesota State 64-46. Again, your Peacocks get the victory 91-68. It was really the story of a couple different players for UIU. Whitney Kiefer leading the way with 30 points. She had a game-high 30 points on 13 of 19 shooting. She was also 3 of 5 from downtown, adding 6 rebounds, an assist in 35 minutes of action. Leading the way for the Golden Eagles was Erica McRoberts off the bench. She was 4 of 8 from the floor. She also was 4 of 9 from the free throw line, despite the Golden Eagles shooting just 57% from the charity stripe in that game. She had 13 points in 24 minutes of action. Despite giving up 4 double-digit scores to this Minnesota Crookston team, UIU held the Golden Eagles to just 68 total points. They shot the ball pretty well, though, 41% from the floor, but 36% from beyond the arc. UIU shooting an eye-popping 54% from the floor. They attempted 70 total shots and connected on 38 of them. Leading the way for UIU was Lawrence Hark, who had 5 of 10 shooting, 4 of 9 from beyond the arc for second on the team with 14 points. Sam Thrapp also had 13 points, 12 assists. That'll do it for us here in Fayette, Iowa, on the campus of Upper Iowa University. The final score, the Golden Eagles 68 and your Peacocks 91. UMC sits at 5-10 and 2-9 in the conference after the loss, while your Peacocks improved to 5-13 overall and 2-9 in conference play. Leading score tonight was Whitney Kiefer, gets the MVP here tonight from Dorman Gymnasium, 30 points, 6 rebounds, adding an assist to go along in her 35 minutes of action. Don't touch that mouse because UIU men's basketball is right around the corner on this doubleheader night. A big thank you to all of our sponsors, Yellow Book, Coke Zero, Windstar Lions, Alpha Tap, Scott Pharmacy, DT's Pub, and Primetime Pizza, Borders Inn and Suites, the Palmer Lutheran Health Center, and Upper Iowa University. To learn more about our corporate partnerships, contact Assistant AD for External Affairs, Brock Wismiller, at 563-425-5700, or log on to upperoiowaathletics.com. Don't forget to like our Facebook page at facebook.com/Upper Iowa Athletics. Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter by searching for the handle at UIU Peacocks. For my partner, Cooper Widenthaler, producer and sports information director, Howie Thompson, director of athletics, David Miller, and all the other hardworking employees at Upper Iowa, I'm Stephen Wilson saying thanks for listening to the Peacocks Sports Network. We'll be back in action tomorrow night right here inside Dorman Gymnasium as the Peacocks looked for the weekend sweep against the Beavers of Bemidji State. Thanks again, and remember, it's always a good day to be a Peacock. Don't touch that mouse. The UIU Men's Basketball Peacock Athletic Fun pregame show is coming up right now.
You have reached the Stretch Internet Broadcast Studio. Please enter your 4-digit code now. Your code has been accepted. Your broadcast will begin in 5 seconds.
Upper Iowa Peacock basketball is on the air. We are broadcasting live from Dorman Gymnasium on the campus in Fayette, Iowa, here at Upper Iowa University. On tap for you tonight, we have NCAA Division II men's basketball right here on the Peacock Sports Network. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the broadcast. Zach Carlisle bringing you all the play-by-play. Cooper Widenthaler is coming right up. Thanks for joining us on this Friday evening as we get set for this Northern Sun Intercollegiate Conference matchup between the Upper Iowa Peacocks and the Minnesota Crookston Golden Eagles. And Peacock fans, remember you can join us all season long as we follow the Upper Iowa 2012-2013 basketball season as they battle their way through the NSIC Northern Sun Intercollegiate Conference. Just go to upperoiowaathletics.com. Click on the Listen Live link to get all the games throughout the season. You can also find scores, stats, schedules, stories, and much, much more. For everything in Peacock Athletics, just go to upperoiowaathletics.com. You can also like Upper Iowa on Facebook by going to facebook.com/Upper Iowa Athletics. And you can follow Upper Iowa on Twitter as well by searching for the handle @UIU Peacocks. Well, welcome to Fayette. This is the Peacock Athletic Fun pregame show for the Upper Iowa Peacocks and the Minnesota Crookston Golden Eagles here tonight in Northern Sun play. Storm and Dorman week is continuing here. The Peacocks had a game Tuesday night against Winona State, wrestling Thursday night against Mary. Tonight, basketball teams against Crookston. Tomorrow night, Bemidji State comes to town, and Sunday, wrestling plays host to Minot State. So a lot of things happening here on the campus at Upper Iowa. And we're getting ready for Peacock basketball here tonight. The Peacock Athletic Fund is committed to providing resources to UIU student athletes through gifts that allow them to become champions in the classroom, on the field, and in life. Your gift now will help to build the foundation for champion success at the Division II level for Upper Iowa athletics. To donate to the Peacock Athletic Fund, or if you have any questions, contact Brock Wismiller, Assistant Athletic Director for External Affairs, at 563-425-5700. Once again, that's 563-425-5700. What's the pregame show? Zach Carlisle alongside Cooper Widenthaler, Upper Iowa, and Crookston here tonight. The Peacocks come in 11-5, 7-3 in the Northern Sun. This season, they have won 2 out of their last 4 games. Right after coming back from the break, the Peacocks took down Sioux Falls, then lost to Southwest Minnesota State. Then they swept up in North Dakota. They beat Minot State and University of Mary. And then Tuesday night against Winona State, the Peacocks dropped 68-53. And now they're trying to rebound as we head into this weekend slate against Crookston and Bemidji State here Friday and Saturday night. Minnesota Crookston, on the other hand, they're 3-11 and they're 0-10 in the Northern Sun. They're out of the NSIC North, and they have yet to get a win in Northern Sun play, but you can't sleep on this Golden Eagle squad. They started out 3-0. And then once conference play began, they've struggled a little bit, but they played some close games against Augustana and Northern State and Moorhead. And Bemidji State, they lost 75-58 on Tuesday night, but they've got Upper Iowa and Winona State this weekend, so don't sleep on this Minnesota Crookston team. Upper Iowa leads the all-time series with UMC 9-3, but the Peacocks have taken 9 out of the last 10, so they've found ways to defeat Minnesota Crookston as of late. And so now we bring in Cooper Widenthaler. And Coop, this is a team that's lost 11 games in a row in Minnesota Crookston. They're winless in the conference, as we just mentioned. Upper Iowa is favored to win this ball game. But what is the main focus, and how does Upper Iowa approach this matchup coming in against a team that they should beat here tonight?
Against Crookston tonight, Bemidji State tomorrow. If you're Upper Iowa, it's simple. Just play your game. You're the better team on the floor tonight. That's all there is to it. Go in and do what you do best. Play defense, move the ball on offense, inside-outside game, hustle, steals, get on the floor after the ball. Just do what you do best. There's no pressure on you. It's all on Crookston. They come in here as the underdog, haven't won a game in the Northern Sun, so just play your game and have faith in what you want to run and have faith in what Coach Dolan expects you to do.
And Coop, we also want to talk about what happened Tuesday night. There was a senior, Tucker Westing, on this basketball squad. He eclipsed 1,000 points in his career, and he became the 22nd member of that illustrious club here at Upper Iowa. And you came in with Tucker in 2009 as freshman. So talk about what it means to you personally, to Upper Iowa, to have this senior from Solon become a member of that illustrious 1,000-point club.
I remember watching Tucker Wensing play in Solon in 2008 when they went undefeated and won the state title, and he was playing with the likes of Matt Morrison, who ended up going to UNI. The kid's an absolute monster. He has been since high school. He was in the footsteps of Matt Leeson, another Solon guy who got 1,000 points back in 2010, and he has lived up to all of his expectations coming out of Solon High School. His freshman year didn't start, but still got over 200 points that year, and has started since his sophomore season, and just continues to succeed in the system that Coach Dolan wants him to run. Sometimes he's a little bit inconsistent. Sometimes he maybe doesn't do what Coach wants him to do, but in the end, it's hustle and heart, 2 of the 3 things that Coach Dolan wants out of a team. And he continues to play good basketball. He continues to be in the starting lineup, and he's such a good threat down low. But tonight he's got to kind of forget about the 1,000 and move on, because Upper Iowa's looking for a conference title. They're first under Coach Dolan.
This is a big game here tonight, despite the records. Crookston comes in 3-11 overall, 0-10. We mentioned that. Upper Iowa 11-5, 7-3. Mentioned that. But the thing is, though, the Peacocks have got to take care of business here tonight, because otherwise they would have lost 2 games in a row in the conference for the first time this season. They don't want that to happen. They want to come in and they want to rebound and get a good couple wins here this weekend. And as we look at tonight's game, there's a few players we want to look at specifically for both squads. And we'll start with the hometown Peacocks.
Yeah, for the Peacocks, it's number 12, Bo Pagel. Continues to be in the starting lineup. Only had 1 point against Winona, though. He was 0 of 5 from the field. In his last 3 games, he's 4 of 18 from the field. This kid, we know he can play well, but it's all about confidence and his psyche and how he feels about how he's playing. He can jump out of the gym. I know I've said that numerous times. He can shoot the 3. He can drive. Can obviously dunk and finish around the hole. Good upper body strength, good quickness. But Upper Iowa, if they want to continue to compete in this conference, they need guys like Bo Pagel to step it up. And then on the other end, you've got number 32, Tim Lubke for Crookston. The main stat that we found that really jumped out to us is he's 16 of 31 from behind the three-point arc. That's over 51%. Upper Iowa on your defense, you can pack it in, but you've got to know where Lubke is. And if he gets the ball, you got to yell, shooter, shooter, get a hand in his face, and make it tough for him to make some 3 points.
Those are your players to watch tonight. Upper Iowa taking on Minnesota Crookston. It's a big game in the Northern Sun, and let's look at the Northern Sun standings coming into this matchup. The Peacocks reside in the NSIC South. They're 7-3 in the conference, 11-5 overall. They sit in 3rd place behind Winona State and Minnesota State Mankato. Minnesota Crookston sits at the bottom of the NSIC North Division. St. Cloud State is 8-2, along with Northern State at 8-2. So those two teams sit at the top of the NSIC North. Minnesota State Moorhead at 7-3 in the North as well for 3rd place in the conference in the North Division. The schedule here tonight: Sioux Falls travels to take on Minnesota State Moorhead. Minot State battles Wayne State. Here tonight, UMary battles Augustana. Bemidji State travels to Winona to take on the Warriors. Southwest Minnesota State battles Northern State up in Aberdeen, South Dakota tonight. Concordia St. Paul takes on Minnesota Duluth, and Minnesota State battles St. Cloud State here this evening. All tip-offs scheduled for 8 p.m. Central Time. So that's what's going on in the Northern Sun. We are getting ready for basketball, but before we get everything set, we're going to take a break, come back with Coop's Keys and Victory's Restaurant and Sports Lounge Keys to Victory. Then we'll look at the starting lineups, and we'll get you ready for Upper Iowa basketball as they take on Minnesota Crookston here tonight. Don't go away. You're listening to Upper Iowa basketball on the Peacock Sports Network.
Scott Pharmacy in Fayette invites you to stop in for all of your prescription and non-prescription pharmaceutical needs. Scott Pharmacy in Fayette is open weekdays 8:30 till 5:30 and Saturdays 8:30 till 12:30. For your convenience, Scott Pharmacy offers free mail-outs and competitive prices with the buying power of a Value Right pharmacy. Scott Pharmacy, 238 South Main Street, Fayette. Call toll-free 800-246-0024. Scott Pharmacy, a proud sponsor of Upper Iowa University Academics and Athletics.
See yourself at Upper Iowa University, where small class sizes and 8-week terms with 2-at-a-time courses will help you achieve your academic goals in less time and with less debt than many other schools. Schedule a campus visit today. Applications accepted anytime. No application fees ever for Fayette campus students. Details available at www.uiu.edu. Upper Iowa University. Quality education with a personal touch. See for yourself.
Choosing a quality company to transport your group is an important decision. Windstar Lines is Iowa's premier motor coach provider. Their new Dubuque location now serves Northeast Iowa and offers deluxe motor coaches available for chartered group outings, corporate events, and local nationwide trips. All have reclining seats, an onboard restroom, DVD with multiple monitors, electrical outlets, and many now have Wi-Fi and DirecTV. Drivers are safe, friendly, and accommodating. Call Windstar at 641-423-6400 to charter a motor coach today.
Yellow Book presents Quick, Make a Decision now. Today's contestant has been wrapped in chains, locked with padlocks, and lowered into an incredibly deep pool of water. Sally, if you need a locksmith at night, would you A, dial 411, B, go to yellowbook.com. Close enough. Yellowbook.com. When you need something at a moment's notice, that's a Yellow Book moment. Get the information you need online, on your mobile, or in the book. The moment you need it, Yellow Book it. Call 1-800-YB-YELLOW or visit yellowbook.com today.
Welcome back to Dorman Gym. It's the Peacock Athletic Fund pregame show. The Upper Iowa Peacocks getting ready to take on the Minnesota Crookston Golden Eagles. Glad you're with us. Zach Carlisle alongside Cooper Widenthaler, men's basketball here on the Peacock Sports Network. And let's get to the Victories Restaurant and Sports Lounge. 3 keys to victory for Upper Iowa here tonight, Coop.
Yeah, the first one is pretty simple. Beat the teams that you should beat. Tonight you're facing Crookston, who hasn't won a game in conference. And tomorrow you've got Bemidji State, who is 6-4 in the conference, but a team that Upper Iowa, I think, until we see them live, should be able to beat. It's probably going to be a close one. Bemidji State, a very good squad. Number 2, Tucker needs to move on from the 1,000 points. He's got 1,003 now. That is off the shoulders. It's in the past. Play basketball and be a good team player. Number 3, could this be a track game? I just said that Bemidji is a team they should beat, but they're coming in. They're going to be looking for the upset over Upper Iowa. So beat Crookston tonight first, and then move on to tomorrow.
Victories Restaurant and Sports Lounge on Main Street in Fayette offers great food and full beverage service. Catch your sports highlights downstairs on one of the 13 HD TVs, or relax upstairs in our fine dining atmosphere. Whatever you're craving, Victories in Fayette has you covered. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. It's the starting lineups brought to you by Coke Zero. Coke Zero, real Coke taste and 0 calories. First for the Minnesota Crookston Golden Eagles. At guard is a 5'11 senior from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, number 4, Almir Kurjalich. At guard is a 6'3 senior from Petal, Mississippi, number 30, Justin Rake. At forward is a 6'10 senior from Dakar, number 22, Abdun Yang. At forward is a 6'3 redshirt junior from Ypsilanti, Michigan, number 34, James Sparkman. And at forward is a 6'6 junior from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, number 44, Brandon Burns. Jeff Oseth is the head coach of the Golden Eagles in his 11th season. For Upper Iowa tonight, it's the same as always. That guards a 6'3 redshirt junior from Naples, Florida, number 1, Joey Woods. Guards a 6-foot senior from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, number 15, Jake Hughes. It is not the same as usual. I should check that, actually. At guard is a 6'3 redshirt junior from Chicago, Illinois, number 25, David Smith. And inside, at forward is a 6'6 senior from Center Point, Iowa, number 33, Sam Elgin. And at forward is a 6'8 senior from Solon, number 44, Tucker Wency.
So my player to watch was Bo Pagel. He's not in the starting lineup. Maybe they're going to try to jumpstart him here. Maybe he's better coming off the bench, and maybe once he gets going, he'll get back into the starting lineup. But David Smith getting the start. He's a good defender, good quickness, really can play the ball on the defensive end. So we'll see what happens here, and we'll see how quickly Bo Pagel does come off the bench.
Upper Iowa was coached by Brian Dolan in his 7th season at the helm of UIU. Peacocks come out onto the court in their home whites, white tops, white bottoms, peacock blue letters and numbers, and navy blue trim. The Golden Eagles in their road black tops, black bottoms, gold numbers, and white trim. Tip goes back to Jake Hughes for the Peacocks. Off we go from Fayette. We're glad you're with us. David Smith has it on the left wing, guarded by James Sparkman. Gets it back out. Hughes, top of the key. Peacocks setting up their offense, 20 on the shot clock. Smith, top of the key, over to Hughes inside. Weinstein back to Smith, right wing. Trying to drive inside. Smith, tough shot as he goes to the rim, but he's fouled on the way there. So 2 shots coming at the free throw line from David Smith in the starting lineup for the first time this season.
Yeah, David Smith, game number 17 for Upper Iowa, getting his first start. Great to see him taking the ball at the hole and being very aggressive with it.
David Smith on the year, a 71% free throw shooter. Again, this redshirt junior from Chicago hits the first one, and the Peacocks have an early 1-0 lead. Smith's done a lot of good things for Upper Iowa off the bench this year, but he's finally getting that opportunity in the starting lineup, and he wants to take full advantage of it. He knocks home both free throws, 2-0 Upper Iowa, 19:35 to go here in the opening half. We're just underway here at Dorman Gym. And a trap in the backcourt, a near steal by Hughes. Ball goes out of bounds, possession stays with the Golden Eagles. Inbounding the ball for Crookston is Almir Kurjalich, the senior from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. They inbound it to Rake, and again the ball's loose. A trap by Upper Iowa. The ball goes out of bounds off of Minnesota Crookston, a turnover. So the defense forces the turnover, and it's Upper Iowa basketball.
So early on in this game, Upper Iowa's defense is everywhere, and that's the way it needs to stay if they want to turn some defensive play into points.
Upper Iowa wants to get off to a fast start, and that's definitely the way to do it. Jake Hughes, left wing, wants to lob it backside. Weststein's working one-on-one, off the glass, or off the rim, too strong. Rebound to the Golden Eagles, James Sparkman. Top of the key now, over to the right wing and over to the right side to Brandon Burns. A fadeaway over Westing. He gets the baseline jumper to go, and we're tied at 2.
Very good shot there. Short corner jumper, far side from Brandon Burns. Rose up quickly, and Tucker Westing needs to get a hand in his face.
Woods left side to get it to Hughes. He wants to drive right side now for the Peacocks. They get back out to Woods. Looking for Westing. Pass deflected on the entry pass. Tipped away and picked off by Justin Rake of Minnesota Crookston. So good defense, and now the ball is kicked by David Smith here on the other end for Upper Iowa. Trying to get the entry pass down underneath there was Kurjulich for Minnesota Crookston.
When you're throwing in the entry pass somewhere up on the top of the key, you don't want to. He should have used a bounce pass there in that situation. He needs to expect the defense to be ready for a chest pass.
Top of the key is Young. For Crookston now they get it over to Sparkman. They swing it all the way over to